You will see. Sorry to have.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just give a brief introduction. My name is Satish. I have almost 20 years into the industry. Since 2017, I'm working as a trainer and consultant. My core area of expertise are microservices, cloud, DevSecOps, and now I'm into the AI field also. So this is a very brief, and in those areas, I have expertise on all those tools talking about. We talk about cloud, I have expertise on AWS, Azure, GCP, Ali Cloud, and Oracle. And in microservices like Docker, Podman, Kubernetes, all the cloud provided Kubernetes services, and OpenShift also is my great area. And also in DevSecOps, all the tools, starting from Git, Bitbucket, all the Git related source control management tools, and continuous integration systems like Jenkins, Circle CI, Travis, Argo CD, and also in configuration management tool, Chef, Puppet, Ansible, and SaltStack. And also in monitoring, Grafana, Prometheus, Standardize, Datadog, all those areas. In security, checkmarks, Fortify, all those areas. And also IAC.
So one quick question: how
Yeah.
are you able to remember so much?
So I also have expertise on IAC tools like Palmi and then Terraform. Okay. So the reason why I am into this area is like till 2017, I'm working as a senior manager in Capgemini. Prior to that, I was working with multiple organizations. Okay. There, I was the person who formed the group called CFS, Cloud Foundation Services for Capgemini. So I formed the group and we started to take people, hire people, and then train them on that. At the time only, cloud was getting into the market. So that only I identified that my passion is really into the training industry. So that's why I took out, and then I started learning these technology because training keeps me in a thing of learning things. Nowadays, I'm into all these AI tools like Anthropic, GPT, Llama, ML, and all those areas. I'm just getting my hands wet. So getting my hands on these technologies.
Yeah, you can give this. You can mute your mic.
Yeah. Adding to that, I have a company also now who is doing consulting. So basically, yes, okay, I'll continue. So I was talking about my technology background and trainings, what I deliver. I normally work only with the corporates, not classrooms or anything. Okay. So I work with multiple clients, like it can be like RPS, Palmito, NIIT, lots of other companies I work together. Okay. And adding to that, I do have a company, okay, which takes care of consulting on these technologies. So my company is based out of Perungudi. Okay. It is almost 20 plus. So there we do it. I still continue the training as a passion because for two reasons. One is it is allowing me or forcing me to learn new technologies. Okay. And then next one is the satisfaction what I get in the training. I don't get it in any other job because you'll see the phase of the training. So that is the reason I'm continuing this. This is a big.
I'll just close WhatsApp. Seems to be open. That's why notifications keep popping up. Yes, please. Sorry. Next.
Sir, can you come a little closer? Sorry.
Hi, let me introduce myself. My name is Prem, and I have around 45 plus years of experience in the IT industry. And whereas the 10 years working with different companies, and last 50 years working as a freelancer, delivering the training on the multiple Oracle products, and as well as some other outside products as well. Mainly to the corporate clients in India, Middle East, Asia Pacific, and as well as in the Africa region. I do the multiple clients, and there in the Oracle also I have the multiple products. I do the training like Oracle database onwards to going into the Exadata, Gilroy, and as well as the BA product, EDQ, multiple products. That's what my core area. And recently I started a company with friends from the NRIT from the US, and we started a company. And as we are developing that.
Thank you.
I'm Sudhakar Raman.
Hi, Sudhakar. We can hear you.
I'm Sudhakar Raman, 25 years of experience in India and overseas. I've handled the pan-India market and the North Americas and the UK, and I lived in Gulf for a couple of years. Majorly worked in the tech sector, tech industries, and handled the healthcare and retail industry as well. So, I'm born, brought up in Tamil Nadu. I speak 5 languages fluently: English, Tamil, Hindi, Marathi, and Kannada is my mother tongue. I have traveled length and breadth in India, met the smallest clients to the some of the largest clients in India. Past 6 years, I've been focusing more on business improvement for some companies, for some known people. They come to me to improve their business. I tell them the strategies, etc. At a macro level, and then on assignment basis, I get into the micro level for business improvement, footfall improvement, etc., etc. So since I have a double master's degree in MBA and MBA marketing and MCA, so I come with a management degree and technology degree. So I am slowly, reducing the business improvement consulting and improve my tech consulting of late. So my focus area is going to be on MS Office and BI and AI. My focus will be in AI, BI, MS Office. That's it.
Good to know. Good to know, sir.
Thanks.
I think 2-3 people have joined us online. Maybe few people will still trickling.
Great, focusing the non-covered area through my the third eye.
Okay, so maybe I can now introduce myself.
Yes, please.
So I think it is morning. I was thinking it is afternoon. Good morning once again, everybody. So I've been working with the training industry for I think now 15 years. Overall 25 years of experience. I started my journey as a data analyst and now into MS Office trainings, generally Power BI these days, Excel, MS Office products basically. So I'm a data guy, and that's a little bit on me. About this, I would say, this initiative that we have been working on, it has been at least 10 years now that this has been going on. And the idea behind this is to bring trainers together and understand their problem areas and try to share it. So I cannot say solve it, but share it with each other and try to figure out what we could do about it. And I think we have been doing successfully quite a lot of meetups online, offline, and we would want to continue doing that. And I think we will have uh, we will develop and we will have to develop many more products to serve the trainer community per se, in fact the training uh, ecosystem where we have vendors as well, the trainers, the participants, and etc. Instead of doing it in individual silos, we would like to come together and do it for everybody. Okay, so that's a little bit on what I do and what we plan to do. Thank you very much, guys. So, Seethalaxmi, you would like to share?
Yes, sir. Hi. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So from Bangalore to Chennai, I have shifted. So I'm having some 14 years of experience into training itself. So I was with various organizations from 2011 to 2015. Then I have started as a freelancer. Now entirely into corporate. I'm handling fullstack.net. That's what I'm exploring, the AA part as well as Azure also. And now I have started, like I'm heading a L&D division.
Oh, wow. Nice. Very nice.
So it's my brother's company. So there also I'm
That's nice.
heading L&D division, as well as I'm not leaving my training also.
Training. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. Many
So I
hats
thought
you are
that
wearing.
I thought that I'd meet you here.
I was
I was
also planning to
expecting
come, but yeah, sorry, I could not make it this time.
no worries.
Thank you, Seethalaxmi.
Thank you.
So I think we have few more people online. I'm not sure whether they would be able to unmute and introduce. Gilroy, Shankar,
Yeah, hi.
anyone?
This is
Hi,
Shankar here.
Vishal,
hi,
I had to
Shankar.
step out of the. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, Vishal.
Yeah, Shankar, go
sorry,
ahead.
go
Shankar,
ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead, Shankar. Go ahead, Shankar.
Okay, thanks. So, I'm Shankar. I've got around 25 years of experience in IT. Uh, mm, I, for the past 7, 8 years, I've been running my um, training shop. I do a corporate training in technology, but my training experience per se is about um, 18 years now. As I was handling internal training when I was working uh, in an organization. So I provide trainings in technology areas like um, Java full stack, DevOps, and my partner handles in AI, ML, and data analytics and stuff like that. So it's good to be a part of this fraternity. Yeah, we can collaborate together.
Thank you, Shankar. Thank you. Who else is joined? I think, okay, so Samtal.
Vishalji, Mr. Thameem is there. Let him introduce himself.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Thameem. I'm based out of Chennai. I'm a HR professional turned into tech trainer because technical was my passion. And since my school days, I was into computers and learning all the things by myself. And when I got the opportunity to get into technical training, I utilized that opportunity. And right now, I'm a certified cybersecurity professional and I'm into data analytics training as well. And apart from that, I operate a couple of businesses. One is into recruitment training and placement. That's my core profession. And I go to colleges and schools also to train teachers. And colleges because I want to train the students and then make the students employable to support my primary business. That's recruitment training and placement. And apart
Amazing.
from that, I do software development, software consultancy, and I'm associated with MSME Tamil Nadu, and I support business consultancy also. And I do software development and digital assets management for my second home, which is in Dubai. Since I'm
Oh.
married only to one wife. But since I studied and I worked in Dubai for a couple of years, I've got my extended business in Dubai. So I do digital
That's very nice.
marketing and software development for a wide corporate base across different industry verticals in the Gulf region. Okay.
It's nice.
And right now, I've developed a couple of softwares which can help trainers as well as students community. Provided if we have time during the course of this meeting, I can
Yeah.
explain to all the participants today.
Yes,
Which will
yes,
be
definitely.
mutually beneficial for everyone.
Sure, definitely. That would be wonderful.
Sure. Yes. Thanks.
Manoji, I think somebody else is also there in the room. I could not see
We
them.
have Mr. Michael, no?
Michael Gilroy, that's the one. He already explained
He
it.
already
Gilroy,
Yeah.
Okay,
Michael.
okay, fine.
Gilroy, Michael.
No, because camera is off, so didn't realize. Sorry about that.
I'm at the church. I'm at the church. I had to step out of the church, sit in the lobby, and talk to you guys.
Okay.
So pray for all of us.
Thank you.
Definitely, definitely. I had a tough time in the morning. I actually wanted to meet you guys today. I had a word with Vishal as well a couple of days back, telling him like I might be there, I may not be there, whatnot, but somehow at least we have the virtual option available.
Great.
Right. So anyway, if you want to know about me, I've got overall 20 years of experience. And Thameem, I did work in Dubai as well. I was in Where was I? I was in Fujairah, I was in Business Bay, I was in a lot of different places. Uh, I've been into business consulting, into training, into HR, into business development, into marketing, into sales. I'm basically jack of all trade, master of none kind of person. So that's how I am. And I actually been doing freelancing since 2009. So till date, I've been freelancing and working full time with different organizations. At the moment, I'm jobless. I'm looking out for projects, and I'm more of a soft skill leadership coach trainer, and I also do business consulting for retail companies across the globe, maybe. Yeah. So that's what I am.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Gilroy.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Somebody else in the room?
Yeah, we
We
have
just had a new participant.
a new participant. Yes, please.
No problem.
Can you come a little front because we can, you're using a laptop. You can sit on this chair.
Hi, good morning.
Hi everyone, good morning. Thanks for Thameem and other folks to initiate this wonderful event. Uh, I'm working in one of the leading MNC companies, project manager. So this is the first time I'm coming.
So what's your name? I think you missed your name.
Ansari.
Ansari. Okay, Ansari ji.
If the full name is Muhammad Thameemul Ansari, you can call me as Ansari.
Ah.
Yes, good. So I'm in the IT industry in the last like 17 years. Okay, and we entered the field in 2008. So earlier I started like coding like developer, tester, and ETL, all those things. And worked as a ground level as a developer. Later on, switched to a lead and then and the now I'm in the management role, taking responsibility the US client. And now I'm focused into like the ground level technical aspects. So now I want to get into more into like, like client is expecting now AI is coming into the picture. So if you want to get an SOW or, to convince the client, we need to know some ground level to understand the things, to convince the things to the client and make them understand. So we want to get into the technology more due to this AI. So, and also we need to connect with the, I already know Thameem into other network group, which is an HPN group. We already met. I don't know whether he remember that, but we already met Thameem. So, and I want to connect with you all guys, like, we want to know how the strategy is going, business strategy, how we want to convince the client in terms of like business, because I'm mainly taking care of, like to convince the client and to get the business. Okay, client is ready to give the business, but in terms that we want to show the client in terms of they need to accept the business technologies and all the SOW and the security policies. So we need to know all the strategy end to end. It's not like one specific area that I need to focus. I need to focus in multiple areas where resource utilization, procuring the resources, IT infrastructures, okay, different teams like API teams, iOS team, Android team, QA team, cloud, all those things. So I want to, more into dig into all the spaces in terms of to convince the client. So in that way, I need to know all the things at the base level. Okay, I don't need to get into deeper into like end-to-end coding or like the architecture, but at least I need to talk, like if some issues come into the client, I need to know like where is the issue come from the, like the offshore and where is the issue happened from the offshore and who has done that one. And I need to convince the on-site team as, so I need to know all the things. I think, hope you guys understand. Any doubts, any clarifications?
So, are you working on your own or are you working for a company?
The leading IT companies. Okay.
Sorry, I
I'm
could not hear
owning
that.
any- No, I'm not owning any company. I'm working in one of the leading IT company, US-based company.
Okay, so that's what I was saying. Which company is it?
It's like Concentrix Catalyst.
Concentrix. Okay. Okay. Good to know.
Good. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Manojji, do you want to take it from here?
Vishalji, there are two more people who have joined us.
Okay.
Uh,
So there is another camera which is connected. I think they are trying to
they're trying
switch
to
it.
sort that out. Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah. So maybe they'll have to disconnect and join again because you could see it only the sideways. It's only showing sideways.
It's okay. थोड़ा घुमाना पड़ेगा भैया. Can it automated?
You'll have to disconnect and connect it again, maybe, possibly.
No, I think
Yes,
they are
yeah.
connected from a mobile phone, Vishalji. So
Okay.
it's on
No problem.
it's on its stand. In the meantime, would you like to introduce yourself, sir? Please go ahead. You'll have to come a little front.
No, I think we can hear. No problem. That's okay. Better.
Hi.
Hello, sir. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, sir. Yeah, this is Shah.
Yes.
I'm working as a senior faculty here in Smatal
Ah,
Computer
smart.
Academy here in Chennai.
Okay.
Just I want to introduce our computer academy. So it is started in 2015 by 4 friends who came out from a designing studio and they want to start up a new venture. Later, they started to build careers with the youngsters. So they started up and made the academy. And now with many courses, first they started with design studio and they started going educating students for the downtrodden people. It only started as a social welfare thing. And now they have grown up to an academy where we educate students with multiple courses like data analytics, business management, even digital designing, graphic designing, video editing, and all kinds of business oriented courses we have taken. We are taking actually like 12 plus courses here, and we are also giving placements for them after finishing their courses. We are not in money centric. We are in social centric, and we are also getting feedback from even after they get jobs, and we have like alumni, so we can get more information from those who are passed out from our center, and they will share us their business ideas and what are the problems they face apart from the curriculum. So we come to know our structure, education structure, and we radically like improve our standard. So that's what I want to share you. And
Thank you.
I'm here
Thank you
for
for-
nearly like 18 months. So currently I'm going for a second year.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
I just want to introduce that the four founders are like Ganesan, Mr. Sheikh Kader, Mr. Anand, and Mr. Sudhakar. So I am the close friend of Mr. Ganesan, so I also joined here by 2020.
Very nice. Thank you. I think there's somebody who's joined from Bangalore, I believe.
Oh, great.
Hi, I'm Archana. I've joined from Bangalore, but I'm
Hi.
sorry, I'm kind of, give me like 10 to 15 minutes and I'll introduce myself. I'm a soft
problem.
skills trainer in Bangalore.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Over to you, Manoj ji. You could take it from here.
Okay. Thank you so much. First of all, on behalf of everyone else, thank you for taking the time to come over here and spend some time with us. The whole objective of this session is already been defined as part of an agenda, but then it's not exactly that way alone. We can mold it in accordance to what each one of you might be having. Quickly to introduce myself, my name is Manoj Kumar Sharma. I'm from Bangalore. I am specializing in .NET and Azure. That's the bucket I handle. I have been in the industry for a little over 32 years. I started way back 1991. So started my journey. So the entire stack of technologies you might have worked with or heard of. Most of the technologies when I began, they are now available in museums. I guess. Started with something called punch card programming, mainframe development. Of course, today the version of mainframe is different from the way it was when I used to work. So it's been a very good journey. And once I got into .NET, I have not wanted to shift to anything else. I'm a techie, core techie. I do development. I'm more into development than training. I teach because I don't want to forget what I've learned. So that's my primary goal. And then I try to make sure that I can solve certain issues or problems about the entire stack of what you would call designations that you can think of. I don't think today you have something called junior programmer. We have apprentice, I guess, equivalent to that today. So yeah, so that's the journey path I've taken, working up the entire ladder. The last designation I held is Director of Technology. So before that, I was Chief Solution Architect for ADP India. I worked for 7 years, ADP India, Chennai. Monday to Friday, I was in Chennai. Saturday, Sunday in Bangalore. So that's how I've lived. I used to live in a place very close by to Indy, Ashok Nagar. I'm sure some of you might be familiar. So that's the whole gist about it. Training, corporate training primarily, promoting .NET on behalf of Microsoft. So I go to companies, introduce .NET, what's the benefit of it, like that, starting from .NET 3.5 or 3.0 actually. So all the you have today, including Azure, I've been part of the entire journey of the path. In terms of Azure, I have also contributed towards the training content that goes at corporate level. So Microsoft official student material, quite a lot of it has been actually developed by me. So that's the journey path. I started with .NET as the first commercial .NET application in the world was built by me. I'm working in US, different places. I currently handle clients across the globe, remote, whenever possible, wherever possible. Whoever is willing to pay, I guess, we work like that. So that's how the thing is. Every time Amarjit ji and a lot of other key players are there in this training industry, they keep coming and meeting, right? And they have been meeting from a very long time. This is, as Vishal ji mentioned, around 8th, 9th year, right? So we have seen a lot of traction in the industry. And the whole objective has been to try and see, to figure out, because each one of us, to a very great extent, are working as individuals, silos, as we call it, right? Each person has their own world. We're all frogs in our own pond or whatever. That's what we would call it. So the idea is to try and see and understand the problems that are faced by this highly unorganized sector. Try to see and understand how we can help address it. Sometimes we learn from our mistakes, but most of the time we can also learn from other people's learnings or mistakes. So the objective is to try to see and create an ecosystem which will help us understand. See, companies, they have a formalized place where they can go to and solve it. Lawyers know how to solve legal matters. But then if a company wants to do something, the government provides appropriate infrastructure and support. Right? You can always go to companies like or organizations like NASCOM or MSME and take guidance or help in wanting to do something. But as an individual trainer, where do you go? So the idea is to try and understand and see if something can be brought in place. That's the whole idea. But then before we talk anything from our side, we would like to understand your personal agenda in wanting to come here. Because even though, yes, there is an agenda defined, but more importantly, there will be a personal reason, motivation. There were so many people in the groups, right? WhatsApp group, there were so many people there. Not everyone has come. Some people have joined online, some people have come all the way here. So if you have taken the trouble to join us today, I'd like to understand, apart from knowing each one of you, what is it that you want as a key takeaway? Like what we ask our students, what's the key takeaway that you want from this class? I want to know what's your key takeaway that you want in this meet.
You can start with yours.
No, I will tell you my part later.
No, I can start like.
Yes, please.
Because,
Absolutely.
like we have met, like January only, right? This January we met,
I
back.
think May, I think.
No, sir, January,
February or Jan?
something like January or February.
March. I think it was
Ah,
March.
March.
So it's neither February nor January, it's March.
So I got a chance.
So we
to
have
meet-
two cameras, so don't worry to move around the computer. You
yes.
could keep it straight only. I can
Okay.
see.
So I got a
things.
chance to meet, like the senior people. So I don't know, I don't know anyone from the industry, like, in the training side, because we didn't get chance to meet the people. So the vendors mainly, they won't allow us to meet. So I got a chance to meet, and sometimes I got suggestions from Manoj sir, even Vinod sir. So that is the help I got it. So it helps me a lot, and so we are following some other groups also. So what it is happening, so how we need to handle it. So I just wanted to meet everyone. That's why I have come. So I just wanted to make connections.
Thank
So that is the purpose.
Thank you so much.
I just don't want to miss this meetup.
So I'll just take this. For a man to detach from the home, it's very easy. But for a woman to be able to do that, especially on a Sunday with family, that's something commendable.
No, actually
So
my son
thank you
is.
so much. It doesn't matter whether you have got free time from your family. That's a different thing.
No, actually, my son is not there. He's studying. He's in Nagpur. So he's doing his bachelor's in law.
Oh,
So he's in NLU. So that's why.
so you have a son old enough like that. Okay, you don't look so aged.
Thank you so much. So that's why I'm passionate towards my career.
Good, excellent.
So I should say my husband also. So he's also helping me like
Obviously,
towards this.
he has to wash yourselves and all, but it's okay. Fine. Yes, please. Others, your agenda.
So as I already told, like,
You're working in a company. What are you doing in a trainer meet? Sorry.
if I want to talk in the company, I want to know all the things. Okay. So technology is not in one standpoint. I need to connect with all the multiple teams, iOS team, Android teams. So if I want to connect in all the teams, I want to know all the things at least base level. Okay. Apart from that, I want to connect. Connectivity is the important one. You know, like I want to know about you. I want to have a connectivity. Sometimes you may help, or I may help to you. I may connect to Ansari. Sometimes Ansari wants my help sometimes. So connectivity is an important network nowadays. The other important point is AI. We want to, adapt to AI. We cannot say I will be in only in Java. I will be only in the, infrastructure management. I will be only taking care of PCP. So not like that. We need to know IT industries keep on updating us, right? So we need to update ourselves on regular basis. So network is very important. Study is another important. We need to know the technology. No, interview level as well, because every day we are in the taking interview panelists. So sometimes, if they are asking us to take the third round of, like Java stack, which I am not aware about the Java stack, immediately they are saying the panel is not available, you need to. At higher level of, like, I think you got the point what I'm saying, right? So connectivity is the first point. Second thing, I need to, like upgrade myself. Now I'm not in the ground level. Still, I'm very proud of you. You are 32 years, still you are an architect and taking care of, you are one of my role model from today onwards. Okay.
I have no intention to be at that place. I am at the ground, let me be at the ground.
So that's one of the learning, you coming out from a corporate to full-time job and
Yeah.
attending this meeting.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
because-
you would not have known.
Yeah, that is the main.
Unless your company invites him for some tech training.
Yeah.
Inshallah, that should happen.
Yeah.
Small note, I didn't come as a company, I come as an individual.
Yes.
That's good, that's good, good.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Manojji,
Vishal,
Manojji,
Huh?
there is
Yes, sir.
Sunil ji who wants to introduce. He had to leave for another meeting.
Okay. Yes, please. Sunil bhai,
Sure, sir.
over to
Good
you.
afternoon. Good afternoon,
Very good
everyone.
afternoon. Thank you for joining after he
अभी भी
had a
मॉर्निंग ही
training
है
session.
सर, अभी तक गोटा आफ्टरनून नहीं हुआ है.
नहीं, इनका आफ्टरनून बोल सकते हो, इनका एक ट्रेनिंग सेशन हो चुका है. He
Ah,
had a training session in the morning. He joined immediately after that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
continue sir,
So
continue.
even
Please
I
continue.
have an exam also at 12 o'clock, and I will leave for that exam. It is at center. So I
Okay.
was looking to join this meetup, but unfortunately I was not able to join. So I belong to teaching from engineering colleges about 12, 13 years, 14 years. Then I was in north side. Then I came to the south side to go to join a organization or getting a more challenging role, which was not in college teaching. So, but didn't get any chance in the corporate. So I jumped towards more corporate training rather than academic training to corporate training. My specialty, my expertise, which I am still pursuing in cloud technologies like AWS, Google Cloud, and Oracle Cloud. Multi-cloud I am doing on. And so to taking corporate as well as university trainings also as of now. And it is very recently, 8, 9 months, I have left my full-time job in uh, college uh, academics too here in the corporate training. I'm learning. I have joined Bangalore meetup in the month of I think in Jan last year, and then in Hyderabad meetup. Unfortunately, I am not able to join this one, but I'm learning a lot from these all people who are veterans in this field in the training and helping each other. When I have a doubt, I used to reach out, I call people, I message people, and I get instantaneous some output insight, which helps me in my this work, because I am having only 8 or 9 months of experience in corporate and freelance. I'm working as a freelance. I have not associated full time with any organization. I have a MOU with many vendors in the market, and I am working for them. And I am a network person. I like to connect with people and share my knowledge, and also looking for getting knowledge from people. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks, Sunil, for joining. Okay. Right. Sorry. Prem. Yes, sir.
Yes, I have here, come here to have some network to get the other people to know and see meet the other co-trainers and anything in the discussion if you want to do it on the training related. I can get something from them and I can also share my knowledge, whatever I have in this aspect in this. And mainly to get the network. I don't have any specific points which you have to discuss. But I'm open to listen and I'm open to be any part of any solution or anything which I can help you out. Or I can get anything, I'm okay to take it. And mainly I come here to meet the people and get the network.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Sudhakar, you welcome, sir.
The purpose of my visit is,
Are you able to hear Mr. Sudhakar?
Yes.
Vishal? Okay.
purpose of my visit is money.
Point blank.
And instant money and more money.
So share your Google account.
So, that in a straightforward way, yeah. So, okay, knowledge, networking, having come here, I got to meet people. So, Okay, great. Bottom line, the training industry means financial success is the very, very basic thing. So I want to hit that one word very strongly is money. Okay, if you ask me, okay, that's okay. Then, and on the other side, experience level, I want to understand the success story and failure story of the other trainers. That is very important. That knowledge I want. Success story. So that others can replicate. Failure story. So that others can avoid it. That's it. Very good.
I think you actually said what is there in everyone, almost everyone's. Very true, very true, very true, very true. Primary motivation factors is what you identified in the most shortest way possible. Thank you for that. Yes, sir. What are your key takeaways?
So my key takeaways, okay, couple of things. Okay. First one is purely for networking. Okay. Wanted to understand how the industry and things are being done. Okay. And the next thing I want to understand from all the trainers is how you are dealing with the very, very unorganized sector I have ever seen in the. Okay. How you guys are handling the vendors who are not paying on time. Okay. Not even responding. Okay.
Vendor.
I work with multiple vendors.
You're also a vendor to that extent.
See, I work with multiple vendors, but the problem I see is most of the things I see it like majority of the vendors, I repeatedly do the training, I do the business, I get that payment on time. At least if I'm not getting it, I'm getting a communication. When I see the most thing I wanted from a vendor is, see, you are agreed to pay me on this, let's say 1st of December. If you say that, okay, boss, I have some financial tightness, expect it by 15. That is the basic response I expect from a vendor. There are vendors who don't even respond to your emails, don't even answer your calls. Okay. And I have a number of money sitting out like that. Okay. So how you guys are dealing with that? Okay. That is another thing. And also another major problem I want to understand how you guys are handling is the sub-vendor input. Why that is going to be a concern from my perspective is that actually reduces the revenue of the trainer. Absolutely. Okay. See, the company is paying, let's say, X amount. Okay. When it comes across multiple vendors, what happens is it comes X by 4. Because everyone has, because of their contact, they want to take that away. But at the end, the guy who is going to impact it is the trainer. Okay. See, because you have your own standard of things, how you guys are handling with that. Okay. And adding to that, I also developed a product. Okay. So basically, I told you I own a company, right? I have 2 products. One is called as a lab as service, which basically provides training labs to the training, where we provide servers with pre-installed softwares, cloud account with a cap put on it, like AI labs, all the labs we provide. Okay, and also I have integrated AI tool to it, which can track the effectiveness of the usage, because nowadays most of you guys days, most of the training happening virtual, and I hope everyone will understand. 70% of the participants not paying any interest. They just log into the call, just doing somewhere else work, just for the attendance sake they wanted to do it. So what I did is, in the product, I have integrated AI agent onto the servers, whatever we provide to them, okay, which can track how effective they are in the training. Because technical trainers, we give them, okay, how to do that, okay. So, but not sure you will not be able to validate that, okay. At the end, you give a project, the project execution will come later and all those things. I have a product for that, okay. So while working on the product, I thought, okay, why can't I build a product which can solve this trainer community problem? Okay, so basically what this product will do is, okay, it is still in the development phase. I would say it's in the beta phase. Okay, I have nearly some 100 trainers onboarded onto that. So what it is, a trainer can log in as a trainer. Okay, he can upload his profile, and what are the technologies he is delivering and training, the TOC and other things, he can keep it under, like kind of a knock-in. Okay. Then training partners, I call them training partners. It can be a company, it can be a vendor, or it can be a corporate also. Okay, they can just come and post the training requirement. Okay, either you as a trainer can go apply for the requirement, or the training company can find a trainer and do that. Okay, when both of them mutually agree, contact information will be exchanged between them. Because we don't put the contact information up in the site because we want to keep the privacy of the numbers. So only after everyone mutually agreed, okay, I'm going to do that. So the contact information will be exchanged. And then it has a workflow saying that, okay, today is the training finalized day. So the training started, he has me to go and say that the training has started. Okay, and training completed and all the invoice submitted and all those things. Here, I'm giving one advantage to the trainers that, right? See, if we are agreeing for a PO for 30 days, 30th day on the training partners login, it will say that, okay, you haven't paid the payment. That only when the trainer comes and approves that he made a payment, he will be able to use the portal account. Okay, and also it has a review mechanism for both training company and the trainer so that people will understand what is this review rating. So this is the tool I have. I just wanted to get your feedback on the tool so that you guys also can use it. My basic idea is I want this, I don't want this tool to be a standard in the market. At least there should be a tool available where we can see there is a workflow defined, there is a proper MSA signed. Most of the times it comes in like the MSA is not clear because I have even went till legal battle. Where I knocked off is the MSA is not clear.
What is it?
Master service agreement.
Masters?
Service agreement. So whenever you work with the company, you sign agreement, right?
Okay. That is called masters.
Master service agreement. Okay, we have to sign agreement. There only we list, okay, deliverables. These are the deliverables, and this is the expectation. And if they don't match them, we cannot go any legal because I have a friend who is working as a lawyer. So I took a help, okay, and then I get one of the vendor. I don't want to leave them. Okay, I want to put a legal battle where I got knocked off by the MSA because I didn't have a proper MSA sign. So I wanted to introduce this to the trainers at least before going into a training or training with any vendor. Please sign a proper MSA and ensure that the PO is in place before you appear for the training. After that, you get most of the time the trainers are knocked off with saying that your feedback is not good. Giving the feedback on the 5th day is not a genuine thing. If the feedback is not good, it should come in the day. Let's say if there is a 5-day training, it should come on day 1 to 3. Not on the 5th day, you come back and say that the feedback is not good. If the feedback is not there, stop the training on the day 1 or day 3 itself. Right? Don't take it till the end of the day 5th and after I deliver the training, you come back and say that your feedback is not good, so I will not make a payment. So these kind of standardization, I want to bring it. That is where I developed the tool. Okay. And I think I already spoke with Vishal on this. I'm not sure whether he remembers that. Okay. So this is another area of my interest. Okay. Just give the tool to you guys, see your field. Okay. How we can improve that and try to use this for our own benefit. So this is my agenda.
Yeah, remember this, and I think he also mentioned that we were talking about this doing it. Manoj ji is also on the similar thing. We have developed something. We are on the verge of showing it to you also. But anyways, if you also have that, we will see how we can collaborate, how to bring it together, and all those kind of things.
Yeah, I have no problem in giving access to some of the leaders of this group. Okay, because I have admin portal. You guys can also see that.
So is it active? Is the portal active?
It is active, yes.
Okay.
So
Fine.
My question was from the perspective from a trainer's perspective. So this platform that you have built, the trainers when they log in and access it, they would be paying some amount for
I want to keep it like
completely
open source, free, 0 paisa.
That's really good.
Okay, but the reason why I'm doing that is, so I'm going to put the advertisement of lab service there.
Of
lab service. I told about lab service. Okay, if the trainers
The cloud platform that cloud labs.
Yes,
cloud labs.
The cloud labs, server labs, and all those things. I'm going to put that.
I remember this.
So this is a value addition, and that's the actual product.
Yeah, this is the primary product. That's good, really good. And this platform that you have built is using what technology stack?
Front end is Angular and React. Back end is Python.
Wow, nice.
Feedback for the trainers.
Both trainers and training companies.
It's implement.
Yes. And another area is this portal.
Sorry. Okay, yours is open source, no?
Yes.
how people are managing today, definitely you will know. Microsoft Copilot, the minute if there are around 100 attendees participating, I am teaching. Microsoft Copilot instantly it is showing the attendees feedback within seconds it will show.
Your voice is not audible. We can't hear you.
Like he was not talking about the students. Is the feedback from the companies, like the vendors going to give the feedback and the trainers?
Vendors are like trainers from the vendors.
Not the students.
Anyway, there will be a mass crowd, attendees.
No, not that, he is not talking about attendance feedback. It is only the feedback which given by the companies to the trainers to the vendors.
We are talking about the participants.
So not the participants.
Companies, how they are getting the.
Like based on student feedback, whatever they may be given, based on that, the trainer is kept the promise, like he has to report at the 9 o'clock, he is reported, in the dress code, he is reported, like whatever.
Are you handling? So the question is, I don't know, sorry. I'm asking him directly. Let's hear it from the horse mouth. That's it. Sir, are you maintaining the feedback about the trainer, or are you maintaining the feedback from the participant?
No, participant feedback is totally different. That is part of
That's a
lab
different-
service.
Okay.
Okay.
That's part of lab service.
Lab service. That is, anyway, you are seeing a training to a participant, their assessment is there, feedback is there. That is totally different.
That's a different thing.
That's a different thing.
Correct.
Here, this portal, the collab portal that I'm talking about
Mm.
is purely about the feedback for the trainer from the training company,
Okay.
feedback from the trainer about the training company, whether they can work with that company, whether they are paying on the time. Okay, all those things, how professional they are. The same way with the training company to the trainer. Okay, whether he appeared on the time, whether he covered all the topics delivered, what is the feedback from the customer onto the trainer. Okay, those things I want to cover. And also I want to take this, my final vision of this product is, I want to take this to small companies who don't need to go to a vendor and then do that, because big companies anyway, they will have a vendor and they will work with. Let's say I am a startup. I have only 10 members. I want to find a trainer. I cannot go to Naukri and then find it, right?
Correct.
So they can come to this and find a trainer and work it directly on the platform. That is also another vision I have. So that my idea is to cut the middleman in the training. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This many started, but not success. The reason is the marketing, getting the onboard of your L&D teams and as well as the trainers, it's not an easy job.
Yes, that's right.
There, not just only you making your product, you need to invest your time and doing the marketing to get the people on board. What happens is initially everybody will enthusiasm and to do it out. But rather later what happening is you're not able to pull the L&D teams and no requirements and requirements are not closing, the trainers go away. This is not the first idea. This is the one like this. I have seen many people started this, all the ideas which started 5 years, 6 years, 7 years back. Even Vishal also, if you remember, he also want to do some portal which I want to design, which helps the community of the trainers and the vendor community. But main problem, the challenging is how the quality leads which we get it. Whether the quality leads, whether they are closing or not. As the purpose of it is not solved, the trainers won't stay away, and this is happening. Then not only making a product, you have to spend the money from your pocket, doing your marketing and reaching to the exact L&D companies.
I have an answer for you guys.
Yes.
So basically, this is not the only product I have. I already told you, it is a marketing product for my labor service.
Correct.
I am reaching out to the L&Ds for selling my labor service.
Okay.
Right? I'm reaching all the companies my selling because that is going to be bread and butter. I have a team who manages it. If I sell this as an add-on to them, okay, so it is a win-win for both trainers and for the company. So I'm not going to leave the product as it is, right? I'm going to keep the product. That is, the product marketing is going to live when I reach to the L&D teams. Okay, I'm going to reach all the corporate L&Ds, vendors, and all those things. So they can also use this portal to find the trainer. At the same way, trainers can also be there and they can see active leads coming in.
So the question here is, why would a vendor want to be on your platform?
Lab service, yes,
Because
he has to get the lab.
Correct. The point happens to be that a vendor, you're telling you will reach out to a client.
Client, my target is MSAB.
I understand, but the point happens to be you're sending it out, or you're making the trainer and the client become transparent to each other at this point of time, right? No. So even if a vendor does come in on the platform, brings in all of that, there is no direct need for a vendor to be on the platform.
No, I differ here. Okay, the reason is small companies may go into the route, but big companies will never go into the route because they don't take the headache of like ensuring the trainer coming on to the time. Because here, if I'm a big company, LNC head or something like that, I will not take the ownership, finding the trainer,
Correct.
interviewing him, okay, and ensuring this he comes to me on the time and all those things. I will not take
outsource it. Right.
I will purely outsource it.
Correct. So in the end, it's the client who will go to the vendor.
Yeah.
The client will continue to go to the vendor.
Continue to go to the vendor, big companies.
Big companies. So your market segment is only MSME.
And the another area is for the labs, I'll be going to the vendor and also the big companies also.
Big companies, they have an option.
Yes.
To hire you.
To hire.
Or take your services.
Yes.
It's not a compulsion. It's
Yes.
only a value-added service.
Yes.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Because that is the.
I have just one part to add in this. We are not just talking about training as technology training, that there are major part of training which is happening for soft skills as well.
Yes.
So anyways, we should discuss about this separately. Maybe we could continue on the other topics. Definitely, this is one of the key areas that we want to talk about. But then there are other aspects like at the end of the day, money. Yes. So how do we get to earn money? It's not just big money, but stable money, continuous money, which will help us live our lifestyle and retire or, not retire, whatever the case is. But the point being, if we do it together, it may work out a little better than if we do it alone. That's it. Manoj, over to you.
No, we're just going one by one. So
Sure.
When he got the opportunity to tell what is the key takeaway that he was seeking, that's how the topic is going.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Will you validate that vendor is a?
Yeah. So vendor onboarding is not just a login. He need to share us the GST. Okay. Trainer login is just a OTP validation. Vendor enrollment into that, he has to submit his incorporation certificate and GST. Without that, he will not be access the system. So vendor validation, vendor onboarding is a manual. Because I don't want anyone to just like that come and add as a vendor and search and reach the trainers.
How many people are using this?
Currently, I have 100 trainers into the system. Training partners, I'm yet to go to them.
And do you take a responsibility of the vendor not pay the money?
Only thing is like you can log the vendor. That's what I told, right? After payment day, okay, he will not be used the portal at all.
Is locked or blacklisted?
Blacklisted. So he will not be able to use the portal at all. He will not be able to log in.
Other trainers.
Okay. Sorry, I did not start recording it. That was Archana ji. Archana ji is from Bangalore. She's a communications trainer. And yeah, could you just say that again? I do not remember the
Okay, I'm a communication coach training the first time managers. My program's name is Confidence Communique. Every Saturday online 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I have a session. This Saturday, that is on 29th November, also 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'll be having an online session.
Online
talk
batch
show
for
is what I'm
everybody?
doing. Yes, it's an open one for everyone.
Sure. So maybe if you could share the details.
Yeah, open one and no registration cost, also free registration.
Perfect. As technical trainers, many of us struggle with, the nuances of communication. Maybe you could help us with that.
Definitely would love to do that. If there is a meetup happening in Bangalore and I'm available, I would be loving to come to the session.
We will be having it soon.
Yeah, cool. I'll connect at that time. So as of now, please allow me to leave. I'll connect back with you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Manoj, what time do we start? Looks like it is 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 10 minutes, but then the tea is on the way. So
We can continue.
we'll continue, and when the tea comes, we will take the break. Is that okay?
Yeah, we could do that. Gilroy, are you free to talk now?
Yes.
Very much. I'm free. I'm sitting down in the lobby. I made them to sit inside the church. So
no problem. So just wondering, how is it going for you? What is the takeaway you are looking from this session? I think you were not able to say that, were you? Did I miss it?
not exactly. I was actually hoping let the crowd in house get over and then come out to the online part of it. So
Sure.
in-house has been having a lot of discussion on products, and most of the technical trainers are available. Not much of soft skills or com trainer, except for Archana, who was there for com trainer, but now she left as well. So,
No,
and
we want to know from your perspective. See, the industry is not just made up of technical trainers. It is I think more trainings are happening for soft skills than anything else.
Absolutely. In fact, there are more trainers in the soft skills domain space when compared to technical.
yeah, that's for sure, Mr. Manoj, because see, soft skill trainers and are available because this is a season for soft skill trainers. It starts from September, it goes on till March or April, especially for
Oh,
college kids, engineering colleges across in Tamil Nadu and even in Karnataka or Telangana side and all that. Because this is when they have these college CRT programs that goes on, campus corporate training programs, and soft skill trainers, verbal trainers, aptitude trainers, they generally get hooked up for all these college programs for the campus placement part of it, interview etiquette and all that stuff, right? So for me, my key takeaway in this place would be basically trying to understand what I could benefit out of different technologies that are available currently, and what is something that I need to upgrade myself on. Okay. Earlier, I believe last year when we were there, when we had this meetup where we had close to 40 odd people who joined in, right? So they were talking about artificial intelligence. They're talking about digital marketing. So I got myself into digital marketing. I did a course from Google directly, and I became a digital marketing certified. I'm even learning about artificial intelligence, and I'm looking at something on AI to help trainers out. I think I spoke to Vishal about it a couple of days back, telling about how we could implement AI in training, right? So I would like to understand how does the market trends are currently in terms of technology, and apart from technology, how is it also going to be helping trainers like myself to cope up in the market? So that is something which I'm looking at.
Okay. Very interesting.
good. Thank you. Thank you,
Let's
Most
Kiran.
think
welcome.
a
Most
little bit
welcome.
before we can answer that because we should have a proper answer. That's the problem. Do
you,
we have
you,
a correct
I'll,
answer
I'll
right
definitely
now? No.
I'll definitely get an answer from some Tom, Dick, or Harry in the room.
No, definitely. Definitely. Okay. So would anyone
Okay.
want to answer him? Okay. I don't have right now a complete answer. So I
don't have answer, but I can tell
I
him.
have a
Okay, let's
few
definitely.
observations, or I would say point of view of my own, maybe because there is what I believe there is no right or wrong answer when it comes to an AI or what's the trend. Its trend is made up of you know the business at large. It's not one person who is doing it. Or so what we could have is we could have our observations, or what we could have is our point of view, and these point of views are going to be very important, um, because if I have a point of view and I don't see how you see, and if I don't understand it, then the market you will not understand. So that is what my um, the take would be whenever we are asking any question or when we are expecting any answer. So yeah, so maybe somebody could see, since most of you are technical guys and you are working with AI. Yeah, I would not consider myself a technical guy. I'm somewhere in between. So yeah, so AI, maybe that could be something that you could answer, and then we could look at trends that you see. Uh, so what I would want to understand is AI is what Gilroy had asked, and people have been talking about AI, and AI is all the rage now. And from your perspective, so the question is open for the room as to when you say AI, what do you see? What's happening in the industry? What is the company expecting? Yeah, I think I'll just I just reframed what Gilroy said.
Okay, I'll answer this.
Okay, we got a latest participant.
Can't hear you.
We got a new
Can't see you as well.
participant attending the session. Please come, please come.
Can't see you.
Pull that chair, bring it here. Here, center stage.
Oh yeah, right in front of the
Online
screen.
also can see you. Okay, please sit down.
But you have to introduce yourself.
No,
first
they
for that.
cannot hear. The microphone is on. No, that's the reason. They can see you and hear you, but the problem is the people online. They will not be able to.
Hi, how
So
are
we're
you?
recording the session for later on, right? So that's the reason.
Okay, okay.
So what's your name?
So myself Lalit, and I have worked as a software tester, and later I have promoted as a business analyst. Right now, I'm training people and mentoring them.
Okay, nice. Anything else you want to share? You're been training?
Yeah.
Okay.
I train people and mentor them, and I have 7 years of experience in IT industry, and right now I'm mentoring all people.
What do you train on?
BA for business analyst.
Business.
Yeah, and for software
CBAP?
testing.
Is that CBAP?
Sorry.
CBAP training?
It's a IIBA, triple IBA.
BA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Business analyst.
Yeah.
Triple IBA.
Triple I.
Yeah.
IIB. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Now we can sit.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah, the question was open to the
Question
room.
was open.
I'm just trying to give
He was just trying to give the answer.
Yes, good.
Some interruption or the other is always happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, basically, my perspective it is, okay, I'll
Yes.
tell you a real-time example also, okay. So, AI, you cannot avoid it, okay. How effectively you are going to use it is what the question is. I'll give you a simple use case, okay. Recently, I delivered a project, okay. It is 1,000 servers we need to migrate from.
Excuse me, sir. There is a tea outside.
Sure.
Tea and
Okay, just give me 2 minutes.
There are 1,000 servers we have to migrate from GCP to Azure. Okay, and we need to write a Terraform code for it. Okay, Manoj sir, you being Azure guy, okay, you know that it would take bare minimum of 6 months to complete it. Right? I delivered the project with 6 weeks with the help of AI. And only 2 resources working. Okay. So ideally in a normal scenario, it would take minimum 6 months to complete that. Okay. Basically, we need to write the Terraform code, migrate the data from GCP to Azure, okay, and all those things. So, how effectively we are going to use the AI is the question mark here. Okay, let me not go into technical. How AI can help me in the training? How I am using AI in the training industry? Okay, first and foremost, I no longer manually create PPTs, right? So I always rely on the Microsoft 365 Copilot to beautify my content. I will just give a raw text as the input or the 365. It is going to beautify it. Okay. And now I am using Banana AI to generate infographics. There is a latest version came in. Okay. You just give a prompt. It is giving you beautiful infographics for it, because for our trainers, infographics, okay, the presentation is going to be very, very critical, because that is one of the key things which is going to keep the participant engaged. Okay, so I started using Banana AI if I want to create an architecture diagram or infographics for that perspective and all those things. Okay, and I told you in my tool, I also use the AI to track how effective they are utilizing the thing. Okay, so each and every place AI is going to replace you, but one thing, if you are a good trainer, AI cannot replace you as a good trainer. Okay, but there is a risk also. If people are getting used to self-learning, AI can easily replace the self-learning model, because hereafter, this is my perspective. You don't need to go to a Udemy or something like that, or just go through their recorded training. You just go and give a AI a prompt. Okay, boss, I'm new to digital marketing. Okay, so give me a training plan for 3 months. Okay, you need to cover this aspect. It will give you an awesome training plan, and what are the exercises you need to do, how to do it, and how to do that, all those things, it is going to give you step-by-step activities, you can follow them. Okay. So as a trainer's perspective, how effectively you are going to use it, how you are going to use AI as an assistant for your trainings, that is where the difference is going to come in. As a trainer, I think you should treat the AI as an assistant for your trainings, not seeing that as a threat. That's my perspective.
Very true, very correct.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else?
Anybody else? Sir, where
Well,
do you see AI, your involvement in your training model?
Gilroy is trying to say something.
yeah, I was
I
about
was
to
just
say
asking
something,
the
but
question.
Manojji, Gilroy wants to say something.
Acha.
so what I was about to say is, see, I do see, like you mentioned about banana AI, right? Likewise, even for presentations, you have Gamma AI that would give you fantastic presentations as well, right? But again, the AI, like you mentioned earlier, is just going to be an assistant or a tool that we could use to enhance our skill sets into it. All right. Now, my per se for what I wanted to learn is how I could start taking up AI training programs for the corporate world, and also making them understand the nuances of leadership or communication or whatever delegation that you would have to have within the organization. Now, when you rightly mentioned, if you are a very good trainer, AI would not be able to overcome you. But AI itself is taking up sources from Google, is taking up sources from all the other search engines like Bing and everything else, and it's creating or generating information for people to get it in their hand at just a single prompt, a simple prompt. All right. Now, if trainers require a TOC to be published, they would probably go and say ChatGPT, which is mostly available, and not many people know about other AI tools that could also give you much more enhanced TOC for vendors or for the corporate companies, right? Now, training with AI, or how is AI going to be taking over the trainers in the future, is something which I wanted to know, and how we could actually stop that, or how we could actually take that, or overcome that and start training people on those factors. That is something which I actually wanted.
Okay, so Gilroy, I will just try to rephrase your question.
Yep.
So he was saying that how do we uh, uh, how do we stop people going to AI just for each and everything instead of referring to a trainer? So there is a possibility you are trying to say is because of AI, trainers are getting less and less of business.
Exactly. Precisely. Yeah.
Okay. So I think one perspective is that as a technology company, uh, I think, sir, I forget your name you were talking about right now about migrating from Satish. So Satish, you were saying that from a long-term 6-month perspective or 6 weeks, he was able to do it because there were a lot of things to be done. That was yeah. But from a soft skills perspective, from a communications perspective, how do we use AI and augment our training rather than getting replaced by people going to a chat GPT rather than going to a trainer? Am I right? That's your question?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Anybody?
So can I give the answer to
Yes,
your
please.
question, Mr. Gilroy? The answer
Yes.
is very simple. There is something called prompt engineering.
Okay.
Okay, this is basically a part and parcel of AI, but it's more in terms of how you initiate the conversation with your AI engine so that you receive the kind of response that you are actually expecting or desiring. So the term they use is called prompt engineering. And the foundation for any AI starts with, or the journey for it starts with how you converse with it, how you explain your problem, how you elucidate, what is the target that you're achieving, and how you give the background to it. Because fundamentally, AI does not know what is going on in your brain. what you want is to be conveyed to it. So you should give it a complete background. You should tell very clearly, think like a developer or think like a behavioral trainer, for example, right? Or think from the perspective of a psychologist, or think as if you are a mother, or think as if you are a father, or something like that. You have to give it complete background. You have to give it the complete context, as we say, right? So when you're building or creating a movie, for example, you need to give the background story completely. When you tell this character killed this particular person, this person is called a villain or a hero, you give the full background story, you give the full build up, right? You definitely want to know why Kutappa killed Bahubali, right? So the intention has to be given completely. So prompt engineering is the domain space that basically focuses upon this, and innovation will continue to grow only in prompt engineering from the perspective of AI. See, AI fundamentally works on the principle that somebody has sat down, done something repeatedly over a period of time. We have used some kind of an analytical tool to realize this is the pattern that should be followed. So the reason why Mr. Satish was able to solve a problem was because somebody has sat down and actually written the documentation in terms of how a system should be migrated from, let's say, the Google Cloud platform to Azure, or from AWS to Azure. What is the steps that needs to be done? That has been documented. Even today, when developers write code, they use AI to some extent. But the code that is generated by AI is limited to the kind of background that that developer has put in place somewhere or other. Some other developer will have written the code. That entire code is there in some code repository, and there is some analytical logic that is applied, like how you identify the structure of an English sentence. You know pretty well where the subject is, where the predicate is, where an adverb should be used, where a noun should be used. So there is a grammar, a syntax, a definition sheet somewhere. Somebody has sat down and documented it. That documentation, when you take a look at it, when I give it some document, from there we are able to build up and understand this is the analytics that I need to evolve with. So there is documentation. Over a period of time, a lot of people have written, different authors have written a lot of books. They have submitted all of that. So you do what is called a large language model. That's where the journey of AI goes on. And then it moves on. I think T has been served here. No, I don't want. Thank you. Thank you. So this was basically the idea that you have something called prompt engineering. You could probably focus upon that, and from there you can conceive or design your own customized AI targeted for the domain space you want to get into. So as a trainer, this is what we normally tell to people who want to get into AI. Try to use a prompt engineering background, understand it, and you can create your own customized chat GPT or whatever, let's say, no, how do you pronounce it? Perplexity, right? Yeah. So there are so many AIs, dime a dozen coming out today. And today, in fact, a lot of people actually do a combination. In fact, you have technologies that come in which marry these multiple AI technologies and give you the result combining the data from multiple places. So
Absolutely.
What Mr. Satish had conveyed first still stands. You use AI as an assistant to what you want to do. Treat it only as that. But an efficient assistant is what you look at. That's the only word missing.
Anybody else would like to share their perspective on AI?
Yeah. So actually, Mr. Prem wanted to convey something. He was telling from Oracle's perspective.
No, it's not Oracle perspective. The AI, what you added, it can be only as assistant. When you explain like TOC generation, we can use the end of training as which we want to conduct the evaluation questionnaire, which you can prepare it as based on the PPTs that you want to prepare, it can be prepared. Like most of the trainers, which are required to be done and which is regulated and which you are doing for the many times, those can be created easily, which can help of the prompt engineering using it and build it. It cannot replace the trainer's knowledge. It cannot validate the validation. Even the TOC as it prepares, The trainer as a trainer has to validate it. Because sometimes some technologies, as if you go, the what it is given is not valid for the all. That has to be understood by the trainer who can able to really see that one whether it is a fit or not. The TOC, as if you ask, you cannot grant it that, or you cannot post it as a TOC directly to the client. As we have the multiple factors which in place, the TOC which has to be finalized. In the similar way, the quiz will get a question answers, but we require to check it out whether the question answers which they are given is a proper for the audience which you are going to aim. Those type of things which we require. That means that is we are not a replacement is not happening for the trainer. Only it is used as a helping tool. As an assistant, we are getting it at the free of cost. As at the present scenario, at the free of cost, we are getting a reliable assistant, but still we require to validate the lot of this.
So it is
Absolutely. I agree.
reducing our preparation time. Instead of that, we can concentrate towards our training.
Improving the content.
Towards our training, we can improve ourselves. So I have one point. I'm mostly handling the freshers. So whatever the AI tool, if it comes, they need the assistance from the teacher, from the trainer. They need if they are using the AI tool effectively also. Some guidance needs to be there from the trainer side. So that is very, very important because so whatever we did our college, that is not there nowadays because most of the deemed universities I have come across all those things. So the AI cannot, it probably right now it cannot replace us. It will take time.
No, the point happens to be, I just want to share a small
See,
experience.
actually, our roles will be changed. It's not like we need not take this as a replacement per se. It's more of a realignment of the role. Even if AI matures, okay, it can do all the training by itself. It can write all the code by itself. Our roles will be limited to. Our roles will be realigned to validating it and then adding on the top of it, kind of thing. So we need to align ourselves into that mode.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I just have one perspective. Okay, see, let it be a technology or a soft skill trainer. Okay, so when the self-learning model comes in, like Udemy or whatever it's came in, people, even trainers, we had a thing like, okay, the number of trainings will reduce after coming, these kind of systems are coming into this picture. But if you see the reality, the number of trainings has increased when these systems are coming into picture. Because people understand that the presence of a trainer and the way he presents things are going to be the differentiator with the self-learning modules versus the trainer-based learning sessions. Okay, so initially it may look like, okay, it is going to take away your job, but actually, honestly, it is going to increase your thing. Okay, so only thing is how you are going to understand the technology and see how you can use that for improving your content. Okay, and then I always say this to my development team. Okay, you are no longer a developer, you are a reviewer, right? So the AI is going to generate a code. You need to review that, okay, and you need to give the idea to the tool how it can be done. Because when I ask you to write a code, okay, as a human, you will think in a different approach. I will think in a different approach. Even when I take a training, soft skills, she may take a different approach. I may take a different approach. Okay, so the approach is going to be the uniqueness here. The content we create to support the approach is what we can, how effectively we are using the AI, and getting the content ready with the help of AI can really improve our thing. And also it is going to open new opportunities in the training world. How to use the AI effectively. Okay, how to give a prompt to it. Like as you rightly said, prompt engineering is one of the important training coming up into the model. Everyone wants to do that. Now I am seeing requirement AI for HR, AI for ops, AI for development. So it is going to open new venues, okay, where you don't need to have a technical knowledge. Only thing is understanding the model and see how you can give a prompt to that and how you are customizing with your domain knowledge, because this is where the domain knowledge comes into picture. Because AI cannot replace your domain knowledge. So that's my
perspective. Correct. To some extent, I agree to every single thing that you said. But I have a small thing. I have been involved in a couple of assignments where I have been asked to review code that has been generated from AI, like you said. And the reason why they did that is what actually uh, brings in a different perspective. See, AI has a limitation. That's why it's called AI. It's artificial intelligence. It's not intelligence, right? So it's what is not what we call sentient. That's the word that they use. It doesn't have the capability to feel, to emote, or to understand it in completeness, the way we understand it. It has not reached that maturity state, and eventually, somewhere down the line, hopefully, thanks to Steven Spielberg's movies, somebody will think of how to do it. But the point happens to be what? Where are we today? And how do we use it? So we should always look at it as an assistive technology. That's the first and foremost thing. More importantly, we should look at it from an efficiency form. Meaning, you should think of it like you use it as a soundboard. What is soundboard? Let's say I am thinking something. And unfortunately, I might not think of every single thing. So what will I do? I will try to talk about that particular thing with somebody whom I consider as equally or more efficient than me. That's how you look at it. Like you and your boss, that relationship, or you and your wife. The relationship you have is to take a decision for something good. And you converse, you interact to try and see and figure out, have I thought of every single thing that needs to be thought of? So you use AI with an intention to do that. AI basically will have absorbed some knowledge from other inputs received from other people. And based upon that, an evolution occurs. So if you look at programming languages journey-wise, there was a language that was invented during, I think, around 95. Yeah, around 95, 96 is when actually it came out. There was a language called AutoList. It starts with a conversational process. It ran on only a DOS-based screen. We used to talk to it, and it would respond to you. So it starts with how are you, who are you, and explain. So if you are using a word, it will try to understand what that word means, ask you leading questions, and then you start thinking about it. The same principle is what AI is to a great extent today, where you have looked at. AI, Autolist is one of the foundation languages used to conceive the AI concept. Eventually, Python brought in a lot of innovation to it, but fundamentally the principle is the same, that you are conversing, you're talking to it. So when you look at any good interaction of AI, why do you think people are paying to create an account in ChatGPT? Because if you ask a question, it's definitely not giving an answer. It takes around 7, 8 evolutions of the same question with extra inputs being provided by each other, meaning you and the AI engine. Eventually, that's how the answer actually comes out. So in one shot, you will never get the correct answer, right? So AI should be treated from that perspective. And eventually, somewhere down the line, it helps improve yourself. So you are evolving. So that's how I look at it. That's true.
Thank you, sir. Sir, maybe we could also come back to track and try and understand why we are here, what we could do together. I would like to start off saying what opportunities do we have that we did not have previously. So maybe if you have some perspective for others. So sometimes what happens is I am in certain tech, I'm in certain business. I see you from a different perspective. I see that there is an opportunity for you that you don't see, and so, things like those. So, any thoughts on that? Anyone? Any opportunities that you see for certain? See, I'll tell you why I'm talking about this because when we are in a room, everybody is looking for what is it in for me. So instead of if we flip the way of thinking, and if we say this is what you have in front of you which you don't see, that way you would be able to help people and you will gain in in exchange. So maybe if you have anything that you have in mind that there is this opportunity, so people could say that, because of AI there is an opportunity, or because of not AI there is an opportunity, or since this is happening there is this opportunity. Does anybody have any perspective of any opportunity that there are in market that we are not exploring, or the way market is changing, the dynamics are changing? Anyone?
Yes, I haven't shared my presentation yet.
Yes.
In the sense we were talking about takeaways, but I have a lot of giveaways. In the sense, I mean, initially I was part of a lot of networking event where I wanted to take something, but now moving into the bucket or the level of entrepreneur or business, I now have a lot of things that I can share, and we can collaborate and do business together. So one such, I'll share my presentation in a while. So it's there.
Yeah. So just 1 second, I'm just
Sure.
sharing the deck that has been shared by Mr. Thameem.
Yeah, that
Yes.
deck, I'll come to that. You
want me to get up?
Yes.
This is the folder.
So we have charts here. Charts is representing the very most Smatal and one of the partners business, Mass Pro. He'll just walk us through the presentations.
Do let me know if you have problems with sharing the screen.
Share the screen, yes.
Can you confirm if you're able to see the screen, please?
Yes.
Oh, okay, thanks. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm Charles again, here representing this Smatal Computer Academy, Chennai. So just I want to have a short look at, okay. So we welcome everyone. As a part of a training team, we welcome everyone for Smatal Computer Academy. Then who we are? Actually, we are the trained professional here, and we work for business as a freelancer, as well as we study the market strategy and we educate the students here. So we the professionals, and we are training also. So we started a training academy for the developing practical industrial trainings and day-to-day life, what they meet with the advancement of courses here in multiple technologies. So it is started in 2015 as a design focused studio by four of us. And later we focused on creating an awareness program for the youths of the local people, and also in through online also we gathered many students and we educated them. Then it was like for growth of 15 years, 10 years now, we have crossed like we have encouraged ourselves to adopt according to the business standards, and we increase the courses. So now nearly 12 plus courses we are offering here. Our mission is to provide high quality on education, computer education, as well as with the business standards. So there is a gap between the real world and the learning people. So we want to fill up those gaps. So we started this, and we are educating, we are training people, more people into this system. And first of all, I introduced the 12 plus courses. So there are some courses in display. We can make a note of it. Like example, we started with video editing and graphic designing. Later, we developed our skills with Java, Python, C programming, C++, and also we are more into digital marketing nowadays and data analytics. For your information, we are at present going with a workshop every Saturday and Sunday with all the courses what we have. So now today we have another session that is going on with the data analytics workshop going on with students, and online students, there are about 15 participants now, and offline they are about 4. So next, I'm going for the next slide. And who we are. I just want to say that what all we do for the students. So we specialize here with modern equipments and lab facilities. It is like a serene atmosphere where students can have their individual system, not sharing systems. So the students will have more knowledge shared by the faculties. They often sit together and have one-to-one sessions also, so that the every information is shared and it is not like passed on through another person. And also they can clear the doubts then and there. So here we goes just the highlights of it. You can have a look at it. The structure models, we create our structure models up to date and we update often according to the business standards. And also we have an alumni also. Overall, the passed out students, they can register in alumni so that they can also share their business views. When they hit the market, when they in the corporate sector also, they can also share what are the challenges they are facing now. And the training methodology is here more into practice. Theory is just 30% because we are having one-to-one sessions so that we are concentrating more students into that practical knowledge, not about theory. So yeah, we are concentrating more into practical. And also we have like weekly tasks. We have put, for the past 6 months, we have given weekly tasks for every students because many students are come here not by their own interest. Some students we are facing like now they have been pushed by their parents and some family members to these courses. So they were not aware of the business standards and strategy. So we are giving them weekly tasks so that they can involve themselves in, apart from the curriculum, they can take the more effective ways of education here. And also like we give counseling and like guidance to the students who are not well to do. So in studies, like they are not concerned because more of the individuals nowadays, they are into playful method. So they're not concentrating on what the advancement and education. So we want to give an individual guidance so that they will not go beyond their scope. And also, like already I have said that about the placement, we also create a resume building. So many of the students, they are all dependent with the AI now. They are not with the, no, they are unable to even frame a sentence when they hit the interview. So we create a resume building and also we give mock interviews, how to face interview panels. And we also give internships, those who want in the career oriented, when they want to go for a, what to say, they go for the industrial training also. So we put up it in a joint venture with many companies here, and we give internships also.
So, so I have one thing here. I do a lot of advisory consulting for startups. So,
Yes,
if you have a steady flow of interns, I could actually make use of it.
okay, sir. I make a note of.
Sure, yes.
Yeah.
And also, like, no, we have crossed like 2,500 students till now. They are the like trained students and who have passed out from our institution. So, and we have also placed many people here in Tamil Nadu as well as throughout India. And there are some few cases we have placed them in abroad also. Like Middle East, they have many people are placed in Middle East also. So I want to especially note of it. Okay. And this is our vision to empower learners with a practical and digital skill set. It is not only one particular skill, but it's a orientation of skill set. We are creating it and make them success in their life. So that's all for the Smartle. And is there anything you want to add on, sir?
So I think it's a very good opportunity that I can see from here. As generally corporate trainers, we only look at B2B training. But then if we get into, let's say, business to customer kind of a situation like you already have a setup, or you already have a network where you could start placing people. So let's say I start my own batches, online batches for MS Office or say Power BI or anything. Then I could not just focus on the corporate side, but I could take up batches for students, and once they are trained, we could jointly help place them. Once that starts happening, then we have a secondary source of income, or maybe that could become a primary as well. So yeah, I think that's my contribution, that this is so like Shankar also mentioned that he has been doing consulting, and he has clients where we need steady source of interns. So yeah, this is a joint thing that you could look at. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And one more thing, I have one more presentation about the Mass Pro. Okay, it is also like it is a fully designed studio. Just I want to share it.
Sure.
One second.
This one.
So Thameem ji and Charles ji, thank you very much for allowing us to use the facilities. Thank you very much for that.
It's our pleasure, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
We're also open for a monthly meeting if everyone is cooperative and willing to.
Sir, here, sir. Just I want to tell about Mass Pro. It's a beginning of this academy. When we started in 2015, it was a design studio. So, and we gradually developed that into a form of academy later. But we didn't discontinue that design studio. It is continuing till now. And just I want to tell about our customers and our growth in our design studio also. So this is our banner, Mass Pro Advertising. We are here located down in the same building here. So this is about Mass Pro. It is created for the advertising company alone for delivering branding. We are specialized in branding and digital marketing. And also we do print for the customers, and we have wide customers all over India as well as in abroad. So our services like branding and designing, digital marketing, social media management, outdoor advertising, and print and production.
If you're handling digital marketing and social media marketing,
yes,
you also have what is called the online digital marketing part.
Yes, sir.
Do you do website designing as well?
Yes, sir. We do, sir.
Website designing and marketing campaign, meta ads, also we do that. Google ads.
That's the reason I asked that question. Yeah. It implies both. That's why I asked that.
The particular person who is in care of web designing is on leave today.
So in your previous slide, you should actually put one more bucket telling online digital marketing, because that gives the coverage or that conveys the coverage as such. And for more clarity, you can even add one more bullet telling you do web applications or website designing.
So this is the portfolio and brand identity projects we do. We do as Thameem sir said, we do campaigns also. So we do social media creatives. And
so also you do video editing?
Yes, sir. I'm in particularly I'm doing video editing. I have already have an experience in working in Vijay TV.
So I have something to share here.
Yeah.
Since we have got less time, I would like to take this opportunity. Sorry if I'm cutting in your presentation,
Yes.
but there are a few more things to be shared. So please keep sharing the screen. I would like to add an opportunity here. I was speaking to a few trainers, including Gilroy and many of them. Many of us these days, I'm not sure if you have found this, but many companies are looking for trainers who already have some followings. So unless you have got social media presence, unless you have a number of followers, you are not that visible. The
Yes.
only thing which is stopping us from doing that is video editing and all the technical aspect. We could have our own content and all those kind of things. But where we stop is, I don't have time to edit it. Now, the other day, the last time when we had done this meeting for Hyderabad meetup, I did not really create a video. Although I had the content, but I was not able to create a video because I was overwhelmed with all those things. But only day before yesterday, when we were to do this, I just gobbled up something and created a video, which I'm going to share in a bit now. So the point is, there is an opportunity there. The reason I spoke about it is because maybe we don't see it, but there is a cycle. When we do corporate training, there might be lean cycle for colleges or retail. We don't even, many of us don't look at it as a business, but then there could be a different business. The reason we don't look at it as a business is because, including myself, I feel when it comes to colleges, they don't pay. But when it comes to retail, it is one-to-one. So if we build up, I'm not saying you, I'm saying we, including me. If we build up, distribution network. Distribution network is the king as to where we'll get the students from, or how they can reach us as a community. And once we have that, we could address as many retail customer, one-to-one customer. And for that, we have to have a platform, which we will talk about. And we also need to have social media presence. So as a takeaway for, maybe this session, at least one thing that I would like you to take away is that individually we should have our own social media presence, at least on YouTube. So maybe we could use Mass Pros services. They could offer us a good discount as we are utilizing. I'm sorry. So anyways, so the point being, there are things that we could do for each other, not for free. Definitely, everybody is here to make this work for our homes, earn money for that. But the point being, if we just focus only on one thing, saying I'll get business from corporates or I'll get business from vendors, then we are limiting our view. So yeah, I think that's one point that I wanted to share. So please, sorry, go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for your input, sir. So I want to share that these are the existing clients, sir. So we have a look at it. Zoom.
Thank you, sir.
Only
Thank you.
feedback.
So,
So
we are a staff selection committee. Hard ticket we are printed.
okay.
5 years. Good. Nice.
I think I told you about that, unique numbers. Which we cannot use.
Yes, the same.
Case study.
Yeah.
So for the other people who don't know about it, he was mentioning one of the requirements that came for the clientele is, why don't you yourself say it, sir? That is better.
Yeah, sure. So Mass Pro, they are doing the hall ticket process for.
Okay, before you go ahead, can you stop sharing the screen because we can't see you? Only the screen is shared.
Sure.
Yeah, we can see you now.
Yeah, and it's gone.
Stop sharing.
Stop
Yeah,
sharing the screen.
Yeah, done, sir. It's done.
Oh, it stopped?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because when you close PowerPoint, I didn't notice that you had clicked on the banner.
Yeah. Okay.
When we are in the thing will come.
Okay, I just want to be mindful of the time because we said we will be there from 9 to 12. One. So I'm sure you would, others who are in the session or you are here, you would have planned for it. So let us try to keep it within that time. And if others are okay with it, they want to extend, We could do that, but I just want to be mindful that we said that 1 o'clock we will close. So if you have any other plans, we would like to acknowledge that. Right? Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Sure. So one of the client is staff selection commission where they have to print all tickets. So all tickets, as we know, it's unique numbers, serial numbers. And these serial numbers, one of the contractual requirement is it must not be systemized. In the sense, we cannot do mail merge. Mail merge or using any technology. It has to be hand printed or using a rubber stamp. Okay, so that's one of the tedious tasks which they are doing it year on year and repeatedly they're getting the order just because of they're able to close this compliance. So and they don't have much time. The period time of the turnaround time is 48 hours.
2 days.
2 days. They give it on Friday and Sunday morning they have to deliver all the hall tickets. It's question papers, right? Question papers, hall ticket.
Hall ticket.
Hall ticket. Hall ticket.
Hall ticket photos,
Yes.
Very
Okay, so I'm
strange.
just
That is strange, but
strange.
see, the interesting takeaway is that a lot of things are still non-digital.
Yeah.
Okay, our takeaway is this, that there is
Yeah,
a
that's a good thing to learn.
that not everything is online.
We have to also understand what the mindset behind it so that we can capture it and try to capitalize it.
There is a training market segment that is definitely not online. Like you have got off campus, they take people, groups of people, like behavioral, I'm sure, soft skills, you do that. You take people off-site, take them away into some resort, 3-4 days or 2 days or whatever, do the training, and it's a gamified model, right?
Maybe a method.
Yeah, in fact, digital training now we are in those kind of gamifications. Running an online assessment. Nobody wants to just see the question and 5 options and tick it. They want.
Yeah, I can see the screen. Manoj,
Yes, okay. So
like that.
I'll be very quick on what I have to offer and what I'm just going to share now. So since I've entered into this techie or technical domain, so I ventured into blog. So I'm a blogger. I manage up to 6 blogs as of now, and I'm also getting into a lot of other blogs. Okay. So this is one of my blog.
Those of you who are into digital marketing or online thing, one of the sources of income for trainers has been that you can also write articles on behalf of
Ghostwriter.
especially product companies they approach want content, especially product companies who want to create some marketing processes. So digital marketing, one subspace that comes out is you create content which helps promote the products.
It's like
Ghostwriting.
white papers.
White papers
are different. White papers are full analytical model. Whereas this is more from the promotional perspective. So imagine you are writing an article promoting this is something that is coming out in the innovating form somewhere. There's an exhibition or there's a launch of a product. They want write-ups to be done.
Write-ups to be done, and also if you see Google works on SEO model, search engine optimization, right? So if your
these days we also have AI engine optimization, isn't it?
Pardon?
Now it is AI engine optimization.
Now AI engine optimization, but then fundamental search engine optimization.
The AI also works on the same model only.
It's only through content and the keywords.
Absolutely.
Okay. And by the way, my this site is AdSense optimized, so I'm earning some revenue out of it. Not that big, but somehow
Decent.
Okay, decent. Yeah. And in other ways, I don't give any PowerPoint slides. I ask my students to come and access my blog. In the way, at any one point of time, there's a spike always in my website. Okay. So to tell about myself, Compass Law Consultancy is my company. I've been holding this brand for almost 10, 15 years now. Okay, so since the time I came down from Qatar, I'm doing this. So I'm into software development, digital marketing in collaborative method, and I do business consultancy. I was just talking about I'm closely associated with MSME Tamil Nadu, and I give a lot of supports that the government is not able to cater into the end user, like all the funds and various other schemes that the government is offering. And being a core HR professional, I'm focused into recruitment, training and placement. And I'm associated with a lot of schools and colleges where I've got MPanel. I've signed MOUs also with schools and colleges where I have my dedicated programs for them. And I give career counseling. And recently I've got myself upgraded or certified through IITM Parvatak for career assessment. Okay. And academic excellence, I'm part of board of studies for 2 colleges where I take the technology, the latest trending technology to the academics. Okay. And here, I mean, if I could ask or probably give whatever giveaways I have. So every aspect of whatever portfolios that my company does, I require joint ventures or probably supports. Okay. So say, for example, for one company, where one college where they handle cybersecurity, they wanted internship as well as the upgraded content for cybersecurity syllabus because they are an autonomous college. Okay. And I have a limited resources, probably someone who's really well versed into cybersecurity or into data analytics or any training technology for that matter, AI or ML. Okay. If you can provide your academic expertise or the latest in the technology, I can give you a gate access to that particular college. We can do a collaborative business. Okay, so that is one aspect.
Wonderful, sir. This is what is expected. This is what we are all looking for. Everybody should capitalize on this opportunity.
Yes.
I can help connect with a cybersecurity institute where you guys can collaborate.
Sure, definitely, definitely. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, and the following list of websites
Sir,
are
just before we go ahead, I'm just wondering if everybody is there on the Chennai meetup group, because after this meeting goes away, everybody should be able to talk to each other.
yeah, I'll ensure that I'll engage them. I'll take this.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. So this center would be COE, Center of Excellence. So anyone requires any support or anyone has to do anything within Chennai or Tamil Nadu, they can approach us anytime and we are there to support. It's not one person who is handling it. There are 4 partners in this company and I'm a strategic partner for this Smatal, and my office is right the next wing of the same building. Okay. So I'm not getting into the internals of all these websites. Okay. So the description is being given here.
You can share this website on the group also.
Yeah, the blog link, I'll be sharing it with you and you can share it with all the other people. And there's one thing I really want to focus and share it with everyone. There are 2 things actually.
So in the meantime, I'm just going to, sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Now, Vishalji, Mr. Thameem has actually introduced the attendance sheet over here.
Oh, wow.
That's good.
Okay, so that's another takeaway. Every meetup we should introduce an attendance sheet.
Yes. Yeah. No, I actually thought of doing it digital, but why being more technical? Let's have some time where people can write. Okay, so this is one of the initiatives that came through one of my customers or clients requirement. Okay, so we do training program, and it is so that the trainer is or the training program is a very low or very less accountability job. We train, we leave the participants and they come back. Okay, but when I sign an MOU, I become accountable and I become responsible for the students' complete objective to be fulfilled. Okay, because when I get into a college and ask for a training space, they ask me what is the objective or where will you place my candidates and on what salary slab will you place. They want minimum of 3 lakhs per annum for the passed out graduates. Okay, and I ensure that I can provide the assistance provided the competency level is good. Okay, so that is where I pitch in and they ask about how to develop the competency level. That is why I'm here. Okay, it's a vicious cycle and it's a win-win situation. So what happens here is, this is one of the requirements. So from the day I enter into the college, I do an assessment. I have a track of all the students and what they do. And based on that, I create a complete report on the students. Okay, and end of the day, when the employer or any company who walks in for the campus drive, I give them this assessment report and this certificate. They can scan or they can copy paste like how I did and verify the students' complete performance. So based on the students' skill and competencies, they can select them for the available job position that they have. Okay, so this is actually a very good USP for me to get into colleges.
Sir, we will
So-
use this. We'll try to scale it throughout India together.
Sure.
Everybody should utilize this, everyone.
Yes, and if you are walking into any college, you can take the support of the company that I'm from this or probably I'm associated with this so that your brand value increases and they get a really very big tangible objective of taking you into the college.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yes, yes.
Quick question. You are showing only one basic question. Do we have like decision making, like multiple students I want to see and who is the great in aptitude or the company?
That is also there. That is also there.
Yes,
Yes.
obviously going to be there.
Yeah, because you being an employer, you would require what are all the complete skill set that these colleges have.
I want to just take
Yeah.
a decision making by seeing that graph.
That is there. Complete analytics is available. Okay, so I'm just showing you one part of the a la carte, the menu.
So will
Yeah.
the college also be able to evaluate on the same platform?
Yes. So the college correspondent, he's got a complete access. Okay, and the individual HODs, they also have the access. The students have an access on whatever programs they have attended and whatever programs are in the pipeline. The parent has an access on what their son or daughter, the ward is going to attend or what is the outcome of that. And the campus drive recruiters, they have an access. Yeah.
So the technology used for this.
This is full stack released. Yeah. So I have a second.
Server side में क्या है?
Server side, I'm not sure. It could be MongoDB or something. So I'll get you connect with the my developing team. Okay.
It looks nice.
It's being used in
Right now, this is being
other
used.
countries.
No,
Other region have you used?
I have not explored. I'm just going to take it because right now this is being used in Salem, Sona College of Technology, Sona College of Arts and Science, and I'm bringing it to Chennai now.
So education department doesn't have access, only you have right now. At this point of time.
No, the college access, they already have the access.
No,
Because
do you have a consolidation of between multiple colleges?
yes, that I have.
District level, if I want to see.
Yeah, that is also possible based on the colleges where I have this project implemented. So that is there. So, because eventually our ultimate goal is, since I work with schools also, I want all the schools or the students from, assist from 6th standard until the college level. Maybe I'm not going to compete with LinkedIn. Okay. Eventually, the employer will have the database or the complete competency skills from any particular person right from the 6th standard.
This is
Going
currently
forward.
there just to inform you, it's already there from first standard, brought in by the government.
Okay.
There's already a platform. That's why you get what is called a unique ID, which is not just from the university level. It's from the government issued ID. There's a UUIC ID.
MS.
No.
MS is school.
Start with the U.
There is a unique ID for students now. They are tracking it.
It says, but it has been introduced in a different form. NEP is no longer going to be applied. They brought in as a separate entity. So today, when any graduates passes out, you can see two IDs being printed. There will be two different IDs. One is issued by the government, and that takes care of even your employment. So when the person joins any company, the accessibility comes out. So when you join from one company, from the company, I can actually go back and look at your journal for 3. That's the kind of a mindset there.
So until that.
Yes, I know. My son recently was, he cleared 10th standard. So that's when they had asked us to fill up some form, and they have been issued an ID. Now that ID will be tracking their entire journey.
They're not giving anything as soft copy nowadays. Everything as hard copy. Sorry, there's no hard copy, only soft copy.
It's been put in place from academic year of 2020.
In Karnataka.
All India.
All India. Okay.
All India.
If you have got bicameral, what is it called? Bicameral data. dual academic Cambridge and this education process.
Baccalaureate.
So when you learn in any associated college abroad also, like how foreign countries universities collaborate in India.
Yes.
Similarly, Indian universities collaborate for
Right.
So even they are tracked.
Okay.
So it's not only India but at global level. So when you apply for a visa, now they will be able to pull out. Oh, in second standard you had failed in maths.
Little bit scary also.
Yeah, it is.
Information.
If you have a certificate for it, then yes.
And
Yeah, it is known as APAR ID. APAR ID. It's like Aadhaar.
Apar. Yes, I've heard about Apar. Yes.
APAR ID.
And
the U is what I remember.
And this is another website which I've developed exclusively for professionals and trainers. Okay, so I'll start with trainers now. Okay, so you can it's a multi-port and something to relate with what Satish said. Okay. So in the sense that the trainers can upload their knowledge into this portal. They can have their own content. It's like a LMS. Udemy kind of thing. For the open trainers. Okay. So that's a small platform fee for this on the transaction. Like, okay, so they don't have to give any upfront amount, which all the other leading platform does. $35 or $40 per month. But this, there is no upfront fee, but based on the transactions, we will run this profile, this platform. Apart from that, we are also planned with tying up this with MSAs. Okay, where they can also offer the training requirements, and trainers also can apply for the training needs, and the collaboration happens. Okay, on a similar note.
So how the MSME company put their requirement on this platform?
They'll be given an ID and they'll have to
You
empanel
already
for
have
that.
a teacher right now.
Yeah, this
It's
is
like in what do they call? LMS for the MSMEs, so they don't have to buy it separately. LMS system.
LMS system, yes.
So is it going to be as recorded trainings or physical trainings?
No, recorded trainings is this portal.
Okay.
And physical trainings also they can offer, and the trainers can nominate themselves.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like a combination of both. Okay.
So will the trainer get paid for the virtual courses?
Yeah, obviously trainers will get paid, and any student who buys the courses, the trainer will get the benefit.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah, the trainer will get the benefit.
So you have got the feature of what Udemy or any of these platforms offer.
Yes, all together comprised into one. Okay, and
so we merge your application and his application.
Maybe we can collaborate. We can collaborate. Yes.
Lots of areas for collaboration.
Yeah. And the other interesting aspect that I have is I have a job portal also built in within this. Okay, because we trainers, we go into a training program and we network with the minimum 15 or 100 participants. And at one point of time, I mean, I just recorded a video today to promote. We all have come across this phrase called as your network is your net worth. What are we doing with our net work? Okay, so I have this option for them where they can empanel with me. It's a HR recruitment, training and placement option where I receive a lot of demands in the sense opportunities and vacancies. Okay, South, North and across the globe. Okay, and you can empanel with me in my portal and I can share all the job vacancies along with the job descriptions. If you come across any, and you can also share it with your participants, you can share it in your any social media, WhatsApp status, everything. People can apply, clicking on that link, and I will receive the profile through your account. So which means you will get a share of it. You can actually dedicatedly work in securing candidates by posting it on LinkedIn and other social medias during your free time whenever you're not engaged. Because training happens maybe once in a week and we are free probably 30 or 40%. And in that 40%, how effectively are you making you're using your time to generate revenue? Because he said that he wants money. Okay, I have all the opportunities to generate money. Okay, and using your network and all the available resources, you can generate lead. Because right now, my urgent requirement is data analytics for leading MNC. They require 40 data analytics modelers as well as data analysts, 40 each, 80, and across the world. And the pay package is very good. For one good referral, the highest is they can pay 72,000. And this comes with a 90 days period, because that obviously is there. Yeah, lock-in period is there. And once the candidate crosses the 3 months period, you become a lakpati. 70,000 solid without any, maybe then the 10%, which we can claim later. Okay, so these are the takeaways, giveaways that I have. Okay, and to understand how the training placement and everything works, I've also proposed a small workshop. Okay, with a minimal fee. Okay, 3,499. Okay, to understand how the sourcing, secure, and the shortlisting, everything is done. Okay, so and based on that, I can empower them into the website, and they can start the recruitment process. And you can go through this blog and access the various links that we have. And since training vendors, the client and the trainer, it matches with a lot of other industries. So with this concept, I have developed a matchmaking website also, similar to the matrimonial. Okay, with this concept. Okay, so that's also going good. And the one thing that is appreciable in software is you just have to copy paste and then do some small customization, and the entire UX will be different. Okay, so if you want to develop any software for your own self based on what I have disclosed here, we can help you with your own unique entrepreneurship venture. Okay, and we've got e-commerce portal also, and e-commerce portal for multiple industry verticals. We've done it for which one? A furniture shop. And you name the business, we can help you with the software development.
Thameem ji, thank you very much. Thameem ji,
Yes.
I'm sorry, I have to.
Yeah, that's right. I totally understand. Yes.
I was just wondering, this is a good opportunity for us to collaborate in many different ways. I'm wondering how many of you are part of any, what do they call, weekly meetups for businesses? What is that term? I keep forgetting. Business meetups, or what is it? Anybody knows what I'm trying to say?
Business
Say that
networking.
again.
It's business networking.
Yeah, business
meetup.
networking, but there is a certain thing.
Like BNI or something, right?
Yes, BNI, correct. BNI. Is anybody part of any BNI groups?
No, I was part of a BNI 2 years back. Then I came out. Yeah.
Not useful?
Not useful. Mostly that is on the non-technical side. Technology you will not find it useful, BNI.
So soft skills people will find it?
No, the reason I'm saying it is because instead of going to BNI, we could create, let's say, TNI. Trainer.
Yes. We can do that. We can do that.
In fact, last time also we had spoken about it in Chennai meeting.
Yes.
I like the way they share their meetings, wherein I think they say that this is what I have to offer and this is where I can help. Am I right? Although I have not visited any BNI meetings.
Yes.
So before we close, because I know it's only half an hour, let's say 25 minutes, if everybody could share what they could help with, they could help connect with this, or they, like what Thameem mentioned, that, I have opportunity to get this, or I have opportunity to do that, and I want this or that. So two things, if everybody could share as to this is what I am looking for. If, I need reference for this or this, that, and this is where we could collaborate together. This is what I could offer. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I have a question. Okay, so I think we meet on a regional basis like once in a year, right? Like I think it's happening in Chennai, Bangalore. Can we make it as a virtual and meet once in a month?
Yeah. Once in a month.
We could do that.
Once in a month. It didn't work out, so we got.
I understand that, see, I understand that.
Quarter at least, if not one.
At
No,
least once
no,
a
we are ready to host this once in a month also. So
Like we can have it
yeah.
like a virtual one.
virtual,
Not everything-
virtual, or you can take a time away. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have to do it. We'll have to do it.
See,
Yes.
even if it is 2 participants, we need to
We'll
continue.
have to do it. Yeah.
That should be the.
So I have a vision of this. I've spoken about it time and again. That I'm not sure how many of you have been to any of these summits, L&D summits, etc. Have you been there? Anyone?
I've been there to enforce LLD submit last year. Okay.
There was one in Delhi this week, actually, very huge.
So L&D meet. So these are summits which really L&D people join. I had been to one where trainer representation is zero. There is no trainers there. So we could have that. The reason we are having such meetups is because gradually we would like to formalize it. Gradually we would like to have every city there would be, as in all the big metros, we could start with there every maybe 2-3 months, every quarter one. So let's say we talk about 4 regions, north, south, east, west. And in north, maybe we could have it in 2 cities. South, we could have it in 2 cities, east, west. And then at the end, every year we would have a larger summit like that. So that also is something I have in mind. We could discuss this. So I really don't have any plan as of now how I'm going to do it, but this is what we should do it. This is where, so I'm sure when we meet, we get to understand what's going on in the industry and how we could help each other. Now we see that almost everybody is thinking on the same lines.
Yes.
So how do we collaborate instead of doing it individually, like what Thameem is doing, what Shankar is doing individually? We could come together and do it, and whatever best we could do, this is what my competencies, I could help there. That's your competency, you could help there. Collaborate. Once we collaborate, we bring money on the table for everybody.
Yes.
So that's one. And virtual meetings, correct, we have been doing, and in it, I could say that then life happens, right? So I do it. We used to do it regularly, but when training calls or when there are other opportunities to work at, this activity which is not generating any income for us, that will always take a backseat. So one thing to do is, if we could formalize this in a way that, let's say if one person has to do it, that person has to sustain his lifestyle. Unless it is lifestyle sustaining, this will not happen frequently. That is, I'll be very open, and you that this has been happening for some time, and it takes breaks. And just because Manoj was there, I was able to say, let's go ahead and do it. So as the saying goes, it takes entire village to bring up a baby. This is also kind of a baby which will take a lot of effort from a lot of people. If you want to collaborate, we need to know what's going to work, what's not going to work. The main agenda for me was to not do it for income initially, but now that I realize that unless there is a sustenance part, I'm not saying earning part, at least the sustenance part, this is going to happen this same way. It's going to happen in breaks. Although we may want to meet up frequently, etc. But I just have to put it out there that this is the reason it is taking so much of time, because there is no monetary income that we are trying to make out of it. Right. So yeah, we could do it, but there has to be a formal structure around it. We have to understand that there has to be, it has to be a self-sustaining model. It cannot just, so we cannot live on donations. Or in fact, we have never asked for any donations. Yeah, so that's it. We should do it. We will do it. We will keep on doing it. But till the time it is self-sustaining, it will happen in breaks. This is where it is.
So maybe to start with, I can propose December 21st, next meeting in Chennai.
Yeah, we could host it. We could host it.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Have you guys heard about the group called CTO Talk? You know the company Kissflow?
Kissflow, yes.
Kissflow is conducting a CTO Talk. Okay. What they do is, I'm part of the group. Okay. So it's basically all the chief technology officers who come into that. Okay. They have their monthly meeting happening on their Chennai office. Okay. And what is the agenda of the meeting is just discussing about what is the problem faced by a CTO. And also they add one more value addition to that so that people will be interested to come in there. So they will, some of the leaders will come and present some topic. Okay. So, and then yearly they will have one meet in North India, one meet in South India, and then yearly once they have a pan India meet. Okay. Last month it happened in ITC Chola. I went there. It was very well organized. The topic is about how AI is going to impact the technology. Okay. So I would propose this. Okay, you guys let me know your thoughts. We will have one session happening on a fixed week, like first Sunday. Okay. First Saturday. Like let's not put some random dates to it. Let's put it like first Sunday or first Saturday, whatever it is common for everyone. We'll meet it. We'll make it like a physical virtual model. Wherever office who are come to feel like doing it on the office can come here. Okay, even I have an office in Perigudi. If you're open, I can give that office also. So we can have it like one weekday or weekend, whichever everyone is comfortable with. We'll spend like 2 hours. Okay, come discuss what is the current happening, and if anyone wants to provide a training, okay, let's say I want to provide how to use prompt engineering. So others can also come in and like interested. So that will allow people to come and learn on. Yes. One session a month. Okay, whatever is the latest technology. So we can have that. Okay. So if this like that's how the CTO starts. You don't remember the crowd came into ITC is 3,000. Okay. So I think this is how we need to build the community. Like we can have a solid date, like every month on first Sunday or second Sunday we are going to meet, so that we can plan accordingly. We know that okay, first Sunday it is going to happen. I'm going to do that. And in the community, anyone can come and present it. Okay, someone from soft skill can come and say that how to take a meeting, how to take up an interview, what is the communication. Like that, we can have it like monthly once. What is the topic it's going to have, yes. And then we can keep on going, because when you see like something learning is going to come in, people will be interested in joining rather than just coming and talk. This is my suggestion.
Yes, definitely. In fact, I think Amarjit ji had an idea about this. He said that we could form a non-profit kind of a system in an organization like IEEE, if everybody knows what I'm talking about. So that's why when we met last time in Chennai, I think 2 years ago, we said it is a Chennai chapter. Like that, we would like to have chapters for each region where we will take a fee to maintain the chapter and do all these activities. Maybe hire some people, and we could talk about maybe interns could do it for us, and then the chapter could be co-centered with let's say some organization. Maybe this time it is happening it could be virtual as well. It doesn't matter. So yeah, it's a good thought, and everybody is on the same page about this. If everybody is willing, we could roll out a calendar. So if that is to be done, maybe we could do it.
I can invest my time in organizing and things. Okay, I have some time available. I can organize time. And me and you can. You are also in Chennai. We can organize.
Yes, Chennai, you could take it from there.
Yes, because even now to create a pattern, I proposed third Sunday, because this is the third Sunday, and 21st December is the third Sunday.
So according to me,
yeah.
Can I share my input?
Sure. Yes.
So also there is one more aspect of it which generally we don't realize is, like we see here, how many people are there in this meeting. Like that, it takes a lot of effort to get people to the meeting. Yeah. So at least what we could do is, whoever there in the meeting, if only those people who are there in the meeting from Chennai, they could meet up regularly and get only one more person next time, or maybe get one more person or two people online. So that would expand it.
That's true, sir. Because in the CTO talk, when I was joined in the beginning, there was 2 people, 3 people used to turn up for the meeting. Now, if you see that the monthly meeting, minimum 30 or 40 people are coming.
Are they charging something for it?
No, it's free.
Perfect. So then how are they meeting the costs?
No, they have an office in Chennai. They just use the space. That's it. Nothing much.
What office? I mean, they have their own personal space?
Kissflow is a big company.
Kissflow is a big company.
Okay. Company sponsoring it.
Their bandwidth and their crowd pulling will be different.
That's okay, but we can
start small.
How we have to do.
We can learn from them.
Correct.
I just give it a sample model.
How we have
This is how it happened for the.
Yeah,
ADT
let's
training.
hear it
I
out.
have joined only 2 people or 3 people only for the ADT training. Now, it is like most of the people, they have shared their resumes. So now in every meeting, at least 10 to 15 people are there.
Correct.
So it is like within 2 months, 2 to 3 months, he started like every Tuesday. It is actually even Manoj sir, even Vinod sir, they have given the suggestion like it is not possible every Tuesday everyone can attend like 7 to 8. But he didn't stop it and he started conducting this meeting every Tuesday. He is still conducting the meeting.
Yeah, that makes
Yes.
sense.
Only training, trainers, only 4 or 5 people have joined. Now it is like more than 10 to 15 people. Now he is on 300 trainers profile. He is having. So it is.
Yeah, let's hear from
See,
them.
Sorry.
see, all have undergone, a lot of associations, meetup groups, chambers, etc. So many things. There are only, according to me, correct me if I'm wrong, there are only 3 steps to make it live, agile, dynamic, extremely involved. The third step is physical meeting. Third step. Above that, it has to be online meeting. Second step. And the very first step is WhatsApp. WhatsApp engagement. If you take my case, let me tell you, if we are depending on the physical meeting monthly once or monthly 3 months or monthly once in 2 months or 15 days once, for example, considering our age group or, whatever it is, I will think a couple of times how to travel from my place to here and go back 1.5 hours travel up and down 3 hours and 4 hours and back pain and, tiresome, frankly speaking. But I have to come. I must come. This is the first step. So not me. We are not youngsters. We are not in 15 age. We are not in 20. We are not in teen. We are not Gen Z. We are 50 plus solid. Solid 50 plus. There will be some youngsters. Okay. So the third step is monthly once we have to, conduct a meeting. Above that, second step, weekly once online meeting. Not 4 hours at all, just a 45 minutes meeting. Short and sweet. 6s and 4s in bullet points. No defensive batting, no well left, nothing. Point by point by point, everybody has to talk because online meeting means naturally the interest will go. The way how I am talking now physically, slow and steady and methodically, the same way if I talk in online, you will lose interest. So that pitch and that force will be different. So only 45 minutes is short and sweet, start, finish, 45 minutes, khatam, finish. So weekly once online meeting. And above all, WhatsApp involvement on a every single day basis. That is the first step. If we fail in that WhatsApp engagement, group engagement on a every single day, then the second step will not happen. The third step will not at all happen. It won't happen, or we will grow. Now we are now what 10, 15 people. Okay, we will reach 50 people. I don't know. I'm just roughly telling. It will take 50. It will take 1 year, and then reaching 100 people, it will take 1.5 years. Then 500 people, it will take 5 years, for example. Oh, in 2025 we were only 10 people. Now it is 2035. We are 500 people. What is the use? We have to grow, we have to be steadfast. And for that, every single day engagement discipline has to happen. Every single day, like the sun rises, it has to happen. First step, WhatsApp, every single day. Some knowledge related or some involvement, no good morning, have a good day. I'm not going to do, and I believe nobody will do that. And really, so it's tough.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. So daily basis, that's fine. But what is the agenda of that?
First, let us go because I'm not in a full-time job. he was, for example, I don't know other people, and he's a full-time trainer. This is the bread and butter. Chapati kurma, idli sambar, chutney, survival to the core, survival of the okay, because no monthly salary. Okay, I'm getting 1 crore salary, CTC. This is not that game. This is every single ball sixer, otherwise bold, go and sit and relax. This is not this game is ultimate different.
People are different, right?
Correct. So every single day,
Professions are different, right?
correct. Every single day, WhatsApp engagement must be there, some knowledge related or something. We need not chat. Okay, this is the time we have to chat in WhatsApp. We can't expect because I have my problem. Other may have WhatsApp engagement every day. Second step, weekly online for 45 minutes, not more than that, and not less than that also. Third step, monthly once meeting. Otherwise, I'm sorry, brothers and sisters, tough. Because I am not in a regular job. I am not in a regular job. 31st night means 31st night evening means I must get my salary. I must run for that monthly once meeting and once in 3 months say I allow me. Tough.
Just to add on, he's probably looking from the perspective, when he says weekly or daily basis interaction, it's with an objective to understand and interact with business opportunities.
Yes,
that is.
See,
That is what I
see,
forget that.
see,
That's what I'm.
when I am telling today, yesterday, if I am meeting a customer or some problem, or he is meeting one customer, he is having some problem. Day before yesterday, he earned 1 crore in a big deal. Yesterday, he lost one deal. That wound will be there today. Or yesterday, I failed me. So today, that wound will be there. Next week, Aran say, okay, it will fade off. Or next month, if we are having a once in 3 months meeting, it will fade off. Yeah, success and failure will come. That proverb exchange will happen between us. It is not proverb exchanges and all gone. So direct success, knowledge and revenue. Direct success and every day discipline has to be there. Every single day. Every single day.
Okay, sir.
Suggestion.
Final God.
I have a question. Okay, see, here we are only trainers, right? We are not business givers here, right? We are a community of who are looking out for the business. Okay. Meeting, the reason why I suggested the monthly meeting is understanding the problem in the training industry, like improving our network. Okay, because I'll tell my honest opinion. Okay, I get a call for like, do you have a they will come and ask me whether you know Oracle. Okay, if I know my group, I can forward that to the other person. Okay, that can happen over a WhatsApp. I know that, okay, you are an Oracle trainer. Okay, boss, go and reach to him over a WhatsApp. That doesn't need a weekly call for business opportunity.
No, maybe weekly call, sorry to interrupt, weekly call in the sense, what are all the opportunities shared and received in the past 1 week? Maybe that can help.
That is not going to happen regularly, right? Not every time.
So I have a suggestion. Everybody, please, can I speak with some?
See, there should be
Yeah,
three
he's
modes.
got something to share.
Yeah, sorry.
There should be 3 modes. One handy mode, one screen mode, third one physical mode. If we are not in handy mode, then I will not have interest in online mode. If I am not even meeting you guys, I will forget him. He will forget me. I will have 1,000 worries. He will have 10 worries. I will forget. So weekly.
It's like
And then physically.
prioritizing people who are actively participating
And
in
we
the
cannot have 4 hours meeting online, 2 hours and all.
sharing the opportunities.
I totally understand.
If he's sharing some valuable knowledge because of my physical weakness or whatever it is, I will not listen. I will sleep because you have to excuse me for my age.
I totally understand, sir. My only thing is, okay, if you have it like a weekly one, okay, so I'll tell it from my perspective. On a month, I will do minimum 2 trainings. Okay. Once I complete training, for a full day training, I'll be very much exhausted, will not be interested in joining a call after 6:30 or 7. Because full day I'm talking from 9:30 to 6:30. I will say that, okay, this week I will leave it. Like that it will go away. If we just keep it like once in a month, at least we'll have an agenda to talk and we will plan it accordingly. Okay, I know that I get a commitment that I will join on the day. If it is happening, too frequently, what will happen? I will tend to ignore. The same happens with if you send too much notification, it will act like a spam for me. I will start ignoring them. I'm just telling my perspective.
Sir, 45 minutes weekly once, sir. We are going to meet online to discuss share opportunities, whatever it is. It's a filtration process. If I'm unable to share a 30 minutes online time, that too weekly once, it's difficult. So, and if I'm unable to make it on a monthly meeting.
Yes, can we listen from Vishal? He's got something to share. Yes,
Yeah, I think this is a very good idea. In fact, we could plan on. It doesn't matter whether once I was not able to participate. That's okay. So you still have, So if we decide that we are going to meet every week online, even if it is two people, let's meet. Only then it becomes a habit. So let's have that. Let's have that. Every month that we are meeting again, even if it is two people, let's have it. So only when there is regularity, then people will join. Okay. And then they will think of people who have missed out. They will think, okay, I missed it. I should meet people. And every day, daily on WhatsApp, yes, you could do. But I was suggesting that instead of just doing a hi hello on WhatsApp, that what you already said that we should not do hi hello, but let's have meaningful communication with one person at least. So I'm not saying that WhatsApp, you put everything on group, but on a daily basis, at least connect with one trainer. Maybe you make it as a buddy that this is what I've been doing, or let's say a accountability partner, so to say. So today we meet and say that, my plan is to achieve 1 crore in a year, say for example. What am I doing about it? What am I doing about it? So I commit to you that, you know what, I have identified that only when I get into YouTube, I'll do something, then I'll be able to do it. So every day you should talk to one your accountability partner saying that, I have done this today, I was not able to do it, or something like that. So what do you think? Does that make sense?
Some everyday basis knowledge sharing, some everyday basis.
Every day. But at least, so instead of doing it in a group,
I gave a quotation, he got the quotation, then finally he gave the purchase order to some other person. Why it happened? Can anyone help me?
Absolutely, I agree. I agree.
Some simple thing, no good morning, Google.
Yes, definitely not good morning, etc.
Because I have to, very difficult. We have crossed that thing at all. No video sharing, no too much of the, Happy New Year.
Knowledge in the sense, the real business scenarios.
Real
business
hardcore knowledge, hardcore that's it. Knowledge, revenue.
Absolutely, I agree. So I would recommend that either you put it on a group, or maybe you should pick up phone and talk to somebody. What do you think?
So I think we can go for a normal meeting weekly once, monthly once, with a mandatory knowledge sharing session.
Yes.
One trainer should come and talk about one particular topic for 1 hour maximum.
Yes.
Okay, so what I will do is maybe we'll float out a form wherein you can say that, I can talk about this, and we plan it for certain weeks. So you.
Group name.
Okay. I'll share the link. We'll share the link. We can.
Yes, you can float the form, Vishal.
Yeah, or I mean, you could do it. I mean, it's not me who needs to do it. You guys are there in Chennai, so you could plan it, and I mean, you would know the ground reality.
Yeah, initially give me the framework. I'll design the form and send it. If it is okay, I'll start circulating. Initially, there need to be some KT from you so that how I can take it forward. Yeah.
Sure. So I would recommend, let's create, all the trainers who are there. I think there are 100 trainers in the group. So we could float out a form saying that this is what, or maybe, I have another perspective as a trainer. Sometimes when we are preparing on a new subject, right? And you want an audience. So this could be one of those things where we could do weekly once. I'm preparing a subject, and then I would talk about 45 minutes on this, and I take feedback from you. How about that? Does it make sense?
Yes.
Any trainer can come and we can have a management body. They can come and say that, okay, I want to present this week as an audience.
I want to.
The management can approve it. Okay, this like making a calendar. Okay, this week this guy can present. Next week the other guy can present. You can just just to organize.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can do it. We can do it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how many of you have your own YouTube channels? Anybody?
I have one.
Thameem,
Okay.
yes.
Satish have one.
I have 4.
So you guys should become mentors for others, those who
Yes.
don't have.
Okay.
We have, I think one of the trainers last time we met had published a book. We could have him as a mentor for, how to write a book,
Yes.
things like those.
Okay, yes, we can do that. Yes.
And business people also there who have, let's say, 1 CR target or 2 CR target and annually, we could think of them becoming a mentor of, or although already those who have already hit those targets, they could mentor us as to how do we do it. So we could have those kind of knowledge masters. I don't know how do we term it. So specific knowledge mentors for specific topics. We could ask them to nominate themselves. So in the group who are there in the meeting today, after the meeting is done, Manojji, I'm sure we have taken up the entire time. You wanted to say something. Manojji is, I'm not sure. Manojji.
I came to learn, I am learning.
Simply done.
Sorry, that is just a.
All right. So I think I should be very mindful of the time as well. We had a good discussion. I think everybody participated very well, and we have come up with very nice ideas of how to take it ahead. And I think we should do it. You guys are there. You are in Chennai. Take it up. Take it up. This is not anybody's individual baby. It's a cumulative effort. So Chennai is already started. You are there. Just make it and then start working. In fact, the knowledge transfer does not need to come from you. Whatever we have discussed, you could formalize it.
Sure, yes. All right. Okay, Vishal.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Any last closing?
Yeah, yes, right. See, anyway, we are agreeing for this meeting. I think everyone agree for that. Okay. So let's put a goal for it. Okay. So now it is November, right? Let's take the ideal time of March. Okay. What should be our target of number of people who are attending the meeting by the end of March? Let's give some realistic name and work towards the target. Because without a target, if you run, nothing will happen. You guys can suggest. Because we can keep that as number as a carrot to run behind it.
Okay, so let me tell you the number of members that are there in our group is 137. Out of those 137, let's say half of them are in Chennai. Around 60 or 70.
Chennai meetup group, you got 137 people.
Yes.
Oh, 137.
So 60 or 70 people are there in the group. We should target at least those people should be there in the meetings.
Yes.
That is my.
No, 1% you should set as a target.
Okay.
If you set it as 50%, probably you'll hit 35.
127.
Because last time when we met, it was 40 people.
Yeah, last time it was more.
40, 45 people.
Yeah, even I thought it was around 40.
127.
127. Target should be 60.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
let's keep that number.
Yeah.
Even in the Chennai trains, we more of the people even outside the Chennai people.
True, but the point happens to be, see,
Right.
see, your target is set. Now the question happens to be, what you achieve is a different point, right? But we
Okay,
know.
there should be one more target actually. May I interrupt?
Yes.
Because the numbers that we have, they are not really active members. So maybe first target should be getting more people on a platform. Let's say WhatsApp. So connecting with them individually, or individual target should be that you should connect with one person maybe once a week at least on those in that group, 1-to-1. And then see, once you have those communication, I have figured out that whenever I speak to somebody, you are on WhatsApp, I'm on WhatsApp, we are in a group, that's it, that ends. But if I pick up a phone and I call somebody that yes, I'm in the group, how is it going, etc. No agenda, just how are you doing, how is it going, and we are on the same group. I just wanted to communicate, and that start from there. So each one of you, can I give you a target of meeting at least 2 people in a week on a call, apart from whoever there in the meeting here?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible. We can do it. Just a call.
Sir,
Just a call.
So one more thing I just wanted to interrupt. So if we are creating any opportunities, so people will join. So that is also.
So
one
once
point.
you meet, you create opportunities.
Yeah, no, if we are giving opportunity, see, as we are sending the messages, as we are sharing the knowledge, as well as if we are giving some opportunities, then the crowd will turn up. This is what.
First we have to, sorry to interrupt, first we have to try many things in a haphazard manner with the people, existing people. Then let us have a target of bringing 50 people, 500 people, because already I am having a target for my certain things.
Yeah.
Sir is having his own target. So
No targets. Yes, I agree.
every place where we are going, in case if that group is telling, okay, let us have a target of 5 people bringing in, whether I have to do my business or running behind some people and bringing some 5 people, and in that 5 people, 3 will be genuine and 2 will be fake trainers.
Absolutely. In fact, I would like to take that. Can I just quickly interrupt on this?
I'm saying, like, if we are creating the opportunity.
See, all these things, let us try in a haphazard manner with the people around us, with the 10 people, 15 people, 20 people, whatever we are having. Let us try. Otherwise, what happens is distraction will come. One side we ourselves are trying many things in our side. Other side, new members target, we are running behind many people and bringing them. And whatever we are telling, then they will come and then they will say, hey, Sudhakar, you told this, there they are telling this, I'm also new, okay, you come. So distractions will come. You focus first. I will focus myself. I will focus the person next to me. I will focus this team, help each other for a couple of days, couple of months. Then we will formalize and then we will have a target of making 50 people to 5,000 people to 5 lakh people. Let us have a tiny team, focus, discipline, strengthen, help each other. Then we will have multiple activities later, man.
Yes, Sudhakar ji, I agree. I totally agree. In fact, if I have to contact somebody, I should always look at
quantity, because quality is topmost. Then otherwise, quantity is next. Because I myself don't know. I'll be meeting somebody in a forum or some other place. For example, I will think that okay, he's a good guy. He says he's a trainer. Okay, bring that. Then after introducing him, if he is giving a headache, hey Sudhakar, you want to introduce, man? Hey, I don't know, man. I met him in an exhibition or somewhere, man. I brought him, man. So my sincere, humble suggestion or request, correct me if I'm wrong. Let us focus with the mini team and then we will get into the bigger aspect like that.
Perfect.
Alright, I think for the weekly meeting. Yes. What is the time you suggest for a weekly meeting?
Weekly morning meeting, subah, 8 o'clock to 8:30 finish.
Preferably keep it as early as possible because rest of the day.
After that, we will go for the vegetable bus.
Early morning.
My chairman will go.
7.
Here online meeting will go. My chairman voice, you will listen. So
Like you do it in the night, no, possible.
No,
The whole day you are tired. You
and
can do it in the afternoon because you are busy with something.
morning weekend meeting 8 to 8:30. 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I'm telling certain things very practically. I'm telling.
Yes, that's even I'm
See,
saying that.
please don't get me wrong. Why he's talking, man? Why he's telling bluntly? Because I don't want such great initiatives to fizzle out. So that is why I'm trying to bring in my different level of perspective. To make it under failure mode analysis. What are all the areas these ideas will fail or fizzle? So I'm seeing certain things. That is why in the beginning stage itself, I want to be extremely blunt.
Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday morning, Saturday, Sunday, some people will be, going, coming. Sunday morning, okay,
8 o'clock.
have a chai, 8 o'clock to 8:30, finish color.
Sunday, 8 o'clock is not possible. And Sunday is the only time we take a long.
Sir, that's what. We will share the daily, I'm giving the same example again and again.
I'm saying.
That perseverance.
Yeah,
As I said, like,
I understand.
that is like.
I totally understand. You say, we are talking about the timing.
Sir,
Sunday, 8 o'clock, practically speaking, we are getting up early on the Sunday.
Say 1 minute, I'm not bringing in any religion here, but every day I have to wake up at 4:30. I don't have an option at all. And my day starts at 4:30. Sunday, Friday, any day, 4:30 I have to wake up.
See, See, practically either we will keep
No,
it.
yeah,
See,
but still, that's a perseverance and commitment.
we will get up, brush,
To
take
add
bath,
value
add
or
tea,
to get value,
finish this.
if we can do it, we can start at 8 o'clock or
See,
you propose a time.
Otherwise, you do it in the weekdays itself. Monday morning, 8 to 8:30. Children will be waiting for the school or college. You have to drop.
8 to 8:30.
So that's important. That is important.
Because we have trainers who work for reverse timing.
Let's take this perspective
Yeah.
for 1 minute.
Yes.
Sunday, what time are you suggesting?
My suggestion is, I know trainers who take trainings on US timings.
Yeah.
Expecting them to come at morning 8:30 is not really possible. Okay, so I would suggest in the evening timings, like 6 to.
Can I interrupt?
Yes.
So let's forget everybody else who is not there in the meeting right now. Whoever is in the meeting, what is their perspective? So if we cannot accommodate everybody, that is for sure. We cannot accommodate everybody. We cannot think of everybody right now. Think of whoever is in the meeting room. Now, if we have to make this successful, we have to do some. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, sir.
So I am saying that forget about whoever is not there in the meeting right now. Only focus on those who are there in the meeting. And let's decide on a time. At that time you meet. Now it's not always it's not going to be comfortable, that's for sure. It's not going to be comfortable for everybody. If you think that
if it is not done in the morning time, brain will be fresh when you get up in the morning.
Absolutely.
Brain will be fresh after 8 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep, whatever it is. Sunday evening and all, it is a depression time.
Absolutely, I agree. In fact, you don't even have to.
Monday morning blue, client will pay, client will give the delayed payment, client will give the order, client won't give the order. Saturday evening and all ruled out to party time. I'm telling all these things are hurdles for us. And again, Sunday morning, I'm telling don't mistake. Sunday morning also there'll be hangover, whatever it is, all said and done. When I'm getting up in the morning, just have the bed, take bath, pray, have a ginger tea, sit, online session, 30 minutes, fast. Simple discipline, then we will stack up slowly and steadily. Otherwise, my duty, man, whether it is good or bad,
I agree.
30 minutes sit in front of the camera, morning, that's all, finish.
I agree. In fact, you know what? That one weekly meeting that we are talking about, that need not be just for Chennai. That could be anybody who's there.
Anytime, for me, any day, anytime, 365 days, I'm game. But to make this confirmed success, I'm suggesting. For me, any day, even 11 o'clock is also fine for me. Even 10 to 11 is fine for me. But
we have to start somewhere. We will.
I think be very fresh. At the same time,
I agree.
We cannot have a 1 hour meeting slowly and steadily. If somebody is talking, I have to listen to him for 10 minutes and all. No chance. No chance. If I'm talking for 10 minutes in the online, another person will switch off the camera. Not more than 3 minutes. That's all.
We can try this. Why not? I mean, everybody, whoever there in the room, is everybody okay with the Sunday?
Or 9 to 9:30 finish. 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Initially, we can start with half an hour, then we can increase that time.
whoever is interested, let them continue.
Yes, 1 hour. time we can
See, because if you are giving more time, what will happen? My talking speed will differ. So 1 hour meeting, if you are fixing first itself, I will talk like a tata slowly and steadily. That how will you look at my face for half an hour or 15 minutes, my lecture? You will switch off the Zoom camera and say, yeah, I'm listening. Because
Right. So what have we decided now?
Sunday, let's keep it on Sunday.
Sunday. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock to 8.
Everybody who's in the room are they in agreement? It's not going to be comfortable. We'll have to make some effort. So just give it a shot.
I have to go to church.
8 o'clock. Yeah, you have different masses time.
Different masses, but I can spare every week.
It's only one Sunday, right?
No,
Every Sunday.
every Sunday,
weekly once is what you're doing.
every
Monthly once you're doing a
Physical.
physical meeting.
So weekly once if you're doing, fix the time.
Online meeting, very short and sweet. Hi,
Yes, 9 to 10:30.
9 o'clock and
Only
all.
on 9 o'clock I reach home.
9 o'clock and all. I can see the sir.
Okay, we could decide it. I think Sunday is fixed. We can decide on the time.
Only Sunday.
Is everybody okay with 7 o'clock then? 7 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock. I'm okay. What about the 7 o'clock?
Morning.
Sir, as a woman, I'm saying okay for everything.
Yes.
Why can't you people?
See,
Yeah.
boys.
7 o'clock in the morning.
Sir, I have
You don't need to take a bath.
commitments.
We can have breakfast together.
Sir?
Sunday breakfast we could have together online.
Sir, I have to.
Online
prepare
breakfast.
I have to take care of everything.
I totally understand that.
Hey,
Point is
I
like,
have to get the scolding from my chairman. So online meeting will be going on. Background, if she is saying go to the vegetable shop means this is important or that is important. So
like,
morning 8 to 8:30, 7:30 to 8, 9 to 9:30, anything is fine. Earlier the better.
Yes. That's
Mind will be free because knowledge. Only then, if we are helping each other on Sunday, then from Monday to Saturday, we are running behind money. So Sunday study, Monday, money.
Good. Sunday study, Monday money. Very good. Okay, I think let's start closing it.
yes.
You guys can continue.
7 Sunday.
7, everybody is okay. Let's give it a shot. We could adjust it as and when we go ahead.
I told like a boiling thing.
You said
I'm thinking,
65 and 24 hours.
every day and all.
I'm just trying to find out a time which works for every month. Every month.
We can't have everybody. Think of that.
7:30 you give. 7:30 to 8, he can go to mass house.
Sun is smiling.
7:30.
Sun rises at 7 o'clock.
Become an optional.
Sorry,
Sir,
6:30.
in Chennai, sun rises at 5:30, sir.
You're in Chennai. You're forgotten.
It's not like Bangalore.
Sir, Sunday.
That's why I told you about that.
Sunday.
Went to Bangalore recently. I did not see the sun at all.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Mr. Thameem.
Yes.
Sunday, 7 to 7:30 or 7:30 to 8, 10 minutes before, just some mass missed call anyone can give.
No, that is an additional activity. You will have to have your own initiative. People cannot self-motivation. That's not possible. Since we have decided 7:30 or 7 or 7:30 or 8, you have to set your own alarm.
We didn't tell you every
Yeah.
2 minutes to ask you, have you
8
reached
to
here?
8:30
You came on your
Can
own.
I ask this?
Yeah, please. Yes, go
Sunday,
ahead.
10 o'clock? 10 a.m.? Because at the time breakfast will be done, everyone will be free. I'm just suggesting. Mass will be done by 10 to 10:30.
Yeah, 9 o'clock it will be fixed.
Yeah.
How about 9? Earlier the better. We're just talking about that.
9 to 9:30.
9 is also fine.
9 is also fine.
Your prayer time is what time does that come?
And we pray 5 times.
No, I know that.
One is early morning, 4:30 or 5 o'clock. The other is 1 o'clock now.
1 o'clock now.
So it's not a problem. So that's why I'm comfortable with any time.
I thought every 3 hours you have.
No, it depends upon the
4
sun.
o'clock you did, then 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
Before sunrise, when the sun is afternoon, and before the sun could set, sunset and total dark. 5 times. Yeah. 9 is okay.
9 is okay. You'll find
9 is okay with everyone. 9. 9, Vishal.
Every week, Sunday,
Okay,
9.
Every
perfect.
Sunday, 9 o'clock.
Nine.
Yes.
Monthly meeting?
Perfect. You can adjust it once, try once, then you adjust it.
Third Sunday.
Third Sunday time.
You have to listen.
9 to 1.
9 to 1.
9 to 1.
Is it every week?
No, it's like.
Weekly.
Monthly.
No, we are done with a weekly meeting, 9 o'clock. Okay, we're talking about monthly meeting.
Okay.
Maybe we can have
Sunday,
2 hours. Third Sunday, 2 hours.
9 to
11. 9 to 11.
Oh, that means a direct meeting.
So that a physical meeting, huh?
தேவைப்பட்டா extend பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
Hey, you will take 1.5 hours to travel.
Hey.
2 hour meeting.
So they have to come here at 9 o'clock.
Come here.
May I suggest something?
No, it's not this place. It can be.
It is virtual also.
It's virtual also. It's virtual also. It's not that only you have to come to anyone else can also offer this space.
I mean, sir, my
Can I suggest something?
It is very simple. In-person meeting is much more effective than online. You all agree to that?
Yes, yes,
Meeting more.
We are trainers. We
Yeah.
deliver in-person training delivery.
yes.
So
So if you think that 2 hours is sufficient, that would
It
be
is not
wrong. You
sufficient.
should keep minimum 3 hours.
No,
Because
it is
otherwise, once they have, yeah, once they have invested 1.5 hours to travel, let them spend more time here.
correct. That is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let us give even 4 hours because take my case.
I agree to that. I said minimum 3 hours.
Up until 3 hours for me to attend a 2 hours meeting means I want more meeting, physical meeting on Sunday.
Keep 3 hours.
Agree.
Can I suggest something?
Yes, Vishal.
Sundays, you could also plan to have breakfast or lunch together so that you will have that much time also. So you could have like an outing for you whenever you're meeting. Plan for it.
Plan that. Yeah. Initially we'll have it as a closed room, and once we get the good rapport, understanding, we can venture out.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Or even
So today, what is the plan? Are you going to have lunch together, or you have different plans?
We haven't planned yet. I'll have to
Okay.
call my home ministry.
Okay. I think I should drop now. Everybody is comfortable with whatever we've discussed.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You can stop recording
Yes.
first.
Yes.
I'll stop the recording.
Yes. And then we can wind up. Anything else that anyone wants to talk? No?
I think-
Was it useful traveling all the way? All of you?